Set the mood.
So ready to begin. Yes. By the way, just before the session starts, Justin, your character, is he gonna do the, night contest all by himself? Is it gonna hire someone? I don't know.
Huh?
No, there's no tournament like this.
There's no tournament anymore.
No tournament. Okay.
Yep. But there will be.
That doesn't mean that
action.
there might be something.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Cool.
Listen, Isaac would be like, if you really want to, we can just throw Finn on a horse and we can do something internal.
I don't do lance.
Finn.
I don't do lance. Nope.
No, we're gonna tie you up, hang you upside down, and use you for jousting practice.
Provided
there
you
we
can
go.
catch me in the first place, sure.
No, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk you into doing it with my silver tongue.
Oh, yeah. We'll see about that. We'll see how that works.
Spells, don't forget charms first. But yes. So Justin, you wanted to know what you're getting married to and why.
Well, why? I can imagine a lot of reasons why.
Yeah, you already know why. I mean,
Yeah. Who is it though? Who's the luck? Well, yeah, lucky or unlucky, it's really up to their perspective.
Well, you're
young
marrying a
woman.
rich guy. Must be
No,
lucky.
girl.
Must be lucky. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The lucky girl is a young woman, in her early 20s, named Sylvie Harte.
Is it
Sylvie
too
Harte.
like Sylvie Harte? Harte as her last name? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, Sylvie.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she is. As far as immortal womanhood goes, she is. She is in the very flower of womanhood. She is beautiful, shapely. She has. She's every bit the blushing bride that everyone expects her to be.
Simply a knock.
Her parent.
Yep.
Basically, yeah. She does have a younger sister. So, she does have a younger sister, but her younger sister hopes that with this political marriage, she can marry for love. Her parents, they did have sons, but they died out of the Seven Forts. So at this point, their thoughts are, you know what? Let's ensure the future of our family. Let's make sure our girls marry well. Make sure our lands are prosperous. Let's spoil our grandchildren rotten and leave something for our daughters.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So let me see, what else do you need to know? How do y'all feel about hunting for sport? You know what I mean?
I think I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down for it.
That's good
That's
because
good.
That's good because Lord Hart is very big on hunting. He likes hunting. He likes the outdoors, and he likes a good stiff drink.
Oh God.
No, he doesn't get drunk, but he doesn't get drunk, but he does like his wine.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
His wife, same. She's middle aged. They're both older than about like 10 or so years older than I don't remember your name. Artos. They're both like 10 or so years older than Artos. So
Okay.
yeah, they're at the point that they just want to like slow down. They want to make sure that their family's future is secure. If that makes sense.
Totally.
Yeah. So who else is there? No, there is the younger sister Eileen, who's recently turned 18. She is as different from her older sister as night and day. Her sister is vivacious and outgoing, and Aline is shy and withdrawn. Her sister is Aline. I can't get these names right for straight to save my life. Sylvie has she was there when her brother's bodies were returned to the family, so she knows about the horrors that await in not just in the Morta but also beyond. Aline, meanwhile, holds a very naive dream that the realm will one day be at peace, and the responsibilities of knights revolve only around winning tournaments and wooing young women such as herself.
I respect it.
Yeah, she is happy for her older sister, but she wouldn't be human if she didn't feel a bit jealous about the attention her older sister was getting.
Okay.
Okay. I see some
drama there.
Yes.
Yes.
Politics. Yeah. What? You thought that you guys would create intrigue-based characters, and I wouldn't throw in some intrigue?
Throw in some intrigue, of course. You got to throw a wrench in the works.
What else is there? Who else is there? There is also a ward of the Harte family, a young knight actually named Ethan Hogg. Despite the name, he is not. He's not fat. He's actually quite well built. And he's an absolute terror with his sword. He has served his own stint out at the Seven Forts, so he knows his way around a fight. But he is, like I said, he's a ward. He was sent from his family to be raised by the Hartes. He's basically almost like a brother to the two sisters, to Sylvie and Aline, and almost like a son to Lord and Lady Harte. What's there? He is a proud man, that's for sure. And I mean, it's not unjustifiable. He's in the flower of youth. He's extreme. Like I said, he's good with the sword. He's handsome. He's articulate and well spoken too. So, is there anything else that I'm missing?
The sister's name. Can you type it? Sorry.
Yes,
the younger
one.
name?
The younger one.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think you did
I'm
say
writing
it.
down notes.
Yeah,
so.
I did say it.
I thought I heard Olivier or Olivia.
No, Aline.
Oh, okay. Aline. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Nice.
Why did the music stop? Who said you could stop, Ruby?
Ruby's like, "Can I take a break?" Falcon's like, "No, damn it.
No.
You get back there."
Get back to grinding.
Yeah, there is a reason I asked about hunting, and that's simply because in Immorta we don't really have refrigerators. We don't have ice boxes. Root cellars are a thing, but there's really no way to store meat for like a long time outside of salting it. So if you want to enjoy meat, it has to be cooked the same day that you hunt it.
Okay.
What this means, is you guys, when the wedding party arrives, you guys are going to be going out, or at least some of you will be going out to hunt a wild boar. You're going to hunt it, you're going to kill it, and then you're going to bring its carcass back home so it can be carved up and cooked for dinner.
Okay. Easy enough.
Okay.
So now that I've laid the background, introduce your characters, please, for the record. We're going to start with Artos, the lucky man. And yes, he is viewed as lucky. Sylvie is quite the beauty.
Okay, well, Artos is, I think I talked about this a while ago. Artos is a simple man. I guess head of House Hywel. Everyone knows Artos as kind of to be like sort of a hard to approach but simple. Like he's very direct. He doesn't go around like beating around the bush. If you're doing something wrong, he'll tell you you're doing something wrong, just straight up. he doesn't really do much for pleasantries. He's not the best socially. That's why he needs help in intrigue and politics, which is why Isaac is here. But he tries his best. Like he generally tries his best. But he does everything for his house, for his subjects, that sort of thing. And otherwise, in terms of appearances, I would say he's like around 6'1", 6'2". He's well built as well. Has sort of semi-long hair into like a ponytail-ish, and has like a very like light beard. And I don't know. Usually he's just very cold, like stone face. But I guess he would also try to crack jokes at the advice of Isaac, but they really come off as very flat. But that's really it.
Oh God, I'm gonna love working with that.
All right, Isaac.
All right, well, Isaac is a bit of a gentleman. You do know that he had a little bit of experience as a bit of an entertainer. He's very civil, and he enjoys pleasantries, and he's definitely a bit of a silver-tongued devil to a certain extent. He prefers talking a lot, and obviously he's very thankful of being part of the Hywel family. And he does, obviously, he considers everybody in the group friends of his, and he does sometimes feel very guarded sometimes about certain topics, but usually he's perfectly fine to just talk his way out of situations rather than slash his way through it. He's very happy to have met somebody like Artos and to be accepted into this new world of politics and intrigue. I guess one thing that is definitely I think that is pretty common knowledge is that he does have a little bit of faith in the Silver Lady, which is the goddess Saloon. Hence the moon imagery, the lunar lute, all that. But other than that, he can be a little bit secretive. Sometimes I think this is kind of obvious, is that he kinda makes up stories about his past, and maybe not all of them are true because he doesn't necessarily want people to know it. So, I guess that's the best way to describe. Some of his features though, he has very white hair, but he's not old necessarily. He's 33.
Like yes.
Yeah, a little bit like Geralt, sure, but he has golden eyes as well. Other than that, he tries to dress as cleanly as possible, which is why he's like, oh, hunting in the mud. I'm so excited.
You don't have to though.
No, honestly, Isaac is using this as an opportunity to talk to Artos. So he's fine with doing this.
Political stuff. Yes.
Yes, this is why I really like this. Anyway, that's Isaac for now.
All right, and what about Finn?
Finn, let's first talk about his appearance. He loves to cover himself in hoods and probably sometimes mask. He owns an eagle-eyed mask that only reveals the eyes, but nothing else. And he's kind of this character that how should I describe this? Normally, people would think that for someone who works as spy master or rogue would love to hide in the shadows, not talk much, assassinate and be cold and that kind of stuff. But Finn is, the average guy that likes to tell jokes, talks a little bit too much for his own good, and just kind of like your average guy. He doesn't really do things that would surprise you, but he's always there to back up your actions, especially for Artos, because when he and his when we so-called group join the castle, the house, he kind of they were not in the very best place. They were kind of poor, and they don't really have a lot. So they are really thankful for Artos' family to take them in and, you know, give them the position they have today. So yeah. And the unique part about him is that when he gets in some kind of danger, in that kind of, you know, agitated state, he's like the circle of his eyes would like kind of how should I put this? There will be tiny scales underneath his eyelid that kind of weird for someone who's a human. Yep, that's about it. Yeah.
So basically, yeah, Finn knows more than he tells, and he tells more than he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting way.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay. All right. So we will open the action. We'll open right in the middle of the action.
All right.
Right when the Harte family arrives. The gates have been opened, and their party, I guess you could call it a party, it's a large group. It's the family, servants, about 10 or so knights, not including Sir Hogg. Why is that not playing right? So the total size of the group is about like 30 or so. Who else have you invited to this wedding, Artos?
Well, I'm definitely not inviting Bjorn. Fuck that guy. Who else would I invite? The thing is, our family doesn't have a lot of connections.
I would assume that the Hartes are like our first big connection in a while, correct?
In a while, right? Because everyone kind of just left us for a bit after the whole, like, you know, Feylord incident. So it's and the only ones who would be there are my subjects in House
Did
Hywel.
you invite
like,
them into the household, like into the wedding scene?
I think
Probably.
they're already there, considering how small our land
No, more
is.
like, you know,
they're going to be there, whether you like it or not. They're members of your household.
Yeah.
All right, so you do have... So as they're coming in, you come down to greet them just in time to see Dedrick, your kennel master, trying to direct traffic to keep them from... Darling, my dogs! My dogs are... They don't like horses that much when they don't like strange horses coming in. You gotta go over there. No, not there. To the left.
Oh,
left.
God.
Stop that. No. What are you doing?
Who put Dedrick in charge of that? Oh, Jesus.
It seems like he put himself in charge.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Back in my time, we used to be more orderly about this.
I'm gonna have to learn silence really fast, guys.
You know what?
Is there anyone else around, like, aside from Dedrick?
A couple of... Ishka, your Goliath master of horse, and her grooms are taking the horses from the servants who are dismounting, and they're trying to get them out from under Dedrick's feet. They're actually succeeding in this regard.
Okay, nice.
Mostly by just ignoring the old man.
Okay, I think Artos has also learned to just ignore Dedrick when he's like this, so Artos just continues so that he can greet the Hartes.
Yes. Lord Gerard Harte. He turns to you and says, Is your man always like this?
Unfortunately, yes. We have learned, though, that ignoring him is the best, course of action.
Best course of action. All right. Yeah, so he's a paper tiger. Good. It's a great way to put it. It's a good way to think of it. He helps his wife down, and then he turns to you, Artos, and just gives you a firm handshake.
He gives a firm handshake back.
And just says, well, you're soon going to be calling me father in a few days. It's a little strange, I think.
How so?
Well, you're only, in your 30s? I'm not even 50.
How would Artos respond to this? He just doesn't know how to sort of make conversation. I mean, he'll just probably
Do you
say,
signal for an assist?
assist, please.
All right, Isaac approaches from the crowd and says, see, Artos, he's simply saying that it would be a bit of a peculiar situation. Don't worry. I think you'll come to become close friends and family just soon. Quickly. It is a pleasure to meet you. And he
you must be Isaac. I've heard about you, sir.
Yes, Isaac Silder. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
I hope your journey was quite well.
It was. Thankfully, none of those damned fates showed up. That would have been rather awkward.
Yeah, trust me. He kind of takes a moment to think about it. But he goes, well, please, come this way. The Hywel family welcomes you. And I do like a little bow.
And he nods. And that's when you notice the lady of the hour, Sylvie Harte. She says, excuse me, my Lord Artos, would you please be kind enough to help me off my horse? It's a bit, it's a little, I need a little help here.
Artos nods, doesn't really say much, and helps Sylvie off the horse.
Alright, yeah. She says, looks at you, she says, quiet man, aren't you?
He nods and just says, I don't have much in the way of words. That's why I have him. And I point towards Isaac.
Nice.
She raises her eyebrow at this and says, well, you better find a way with words. I'm not marrying him.
Isaac, here you go. And Isaac goes, my lady, don't worry. I am quite trained in the words. He stumbles a little bit.
Words.
Yes.
Well, we're just all taken aback.
Well, I mean, Isaac, it's not hard to see why you're stumbling. I mean, you see her; the dress she's wearing really shows off her form. And oh man, yeah, she's gonna crank out quite a few kids.
Yeah, Isaac does kind of compose himself and says, "Don't worry, I have been teaching him the ways of properly speaking to a lovely young lady as yourself."
Yes, she nods and says, yes, well, he's going to have... And he says, well, I'm going to have to help you. Unfortunately, since we're getting married, we have all the time in the world. Isn't that right, Artos?
You see that Artos actually gets like swallows a bit and is just sort of bracing himself, and he's like, yes, that sounds great. Yes.
All right. Finn, what are you doing during all of this?
Oh.
Actually, can I talk to Finn for a bit? I imagine, as things are moving along, I sort of, gestured to Finn so that we can talk for a bit.
All right.
Yes, but before you talk to Finn, what is Finn doing?
He's perched on one of the beams, just looking out in the group, trying to make sure no one's as suspicious, doing his duty. Imagine Hawkeye when, the first Avenger movie. That's about it.
You're looking for if somebody's gonna come out of the crowd and assassinate one of them.
Yeah, I want to spot trouble and neutralize it before it ever happens. So yeah.
I'm imagining Ezio Auditore.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yep. And
but
when...
you see.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see Artos signal you down.
I leap from the beams and emerge right behind him and says, yes, my liege.
Artos is just the thing is, you're already doing the thing I wanted you to do, so it's a bit awkward. Hold on, let me think about it.
Nice.
Yes. He'll just ask is there anyone that you noticed? Anyone that is suspicious around here?
DM, do I spot anyone suspicious?
Make a perception check.
All right, come on.
All right, first roll of the campaign.
Oh,
that's
a 6. Yep. He's too busy doing the stunts, So he doesn't really. Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, you spent most of this is
This is a large crowd. Yeah.
No, it's not even. It's not that large, all things considered. It's not that large at all. You weren't too busy doing this. You were too busy looking at Sylvie and wondering how her dress could hold a bosom of that size. Just like, oh God! Wow. You're just like, oh wow!
I want to erect on that. Can I say I know better than looking at the future, lady
the bride
of the house.
To be.
Yeah, Finn knows better. Yeah. So let's just say he's like.
Okay, well, with the perception, fine then. With a 6 of perception, you are actually looking at Lean, who is hiding behind her parents and just trying to stay out of the way.
All right.
Suspicious.
I just respond saying, my liege, I didn't find anyone that's suspicious. Yeah.
Artos just says, all right, good job. And he just says, keep at it. And like,
right.
I think, like, weirdly enough, Artos can actually hold a normal conversation with Finn, of all people, because they've been sort of working together for years now. So Artos doesn't really, like, he's like, yeah, probably, like, treats him, like, as a really close friend. So, like, he kind of gives you, like, a sort of, like, a pat on the back and just says, I appreciate it. And he sort of walks off and goes back to the world of politics with Isaac.
With Isaac. I guess as we're walking,
there's something
that
came up real quick.
As I guess I'm
walking, a bit sus. Oh my God.
As we're walking, I guess at some point maybe I'm just talking with Artos slightly alone, and I'm just saying, like, well, things are going smoothly so far.
I really hope so. I'd rather not have any more, surprises.
Isaac gets a little more serious and says, look, I don't think there's going to be. Finn, he's a good spy master, and he is going to be on top of the situation. While he's doing that, I will do my best to make sure that, I can start getting our foot in the political pool, if you know what I mean.
I do.
And I know that...
Do you, though?
Isaac thinks he does. We will see.
He does. We'll see.
That's the thing, is that, as a trained, maybe, like, con man, you never admit that you're wrong. But Isaac says, look, don't worry about the talking thing, alright? It just takes practice, and if you ever want any pointers, I am here to help. All right.
Artos just sort of says, like, just like, because like he's been he went off to service, right? Artos before all of this, so he's just like, the only talking he really did was like just like orders or like call outs in battle. So like he really doesn't know how to make small talk, and it's just like he just says to
the force, basically.
Yeah. He's like he tells Isaac, like, I never really had to do any of this back when I was still out in service, but so he's just like, anyway, I will do my best.
Isaac kind of makes an interesting. Well, he kind of thinks to himself and goes, "You know what? Think of it this way: you did your service, right? You fought many battles. Think of it. You have to learn how to fight with words, not just your sword. You have to learn how to defend yourself, when to find the perfect opportunity to strike."
Well, that's actually a good way to put it for Artos, actually. Good job. Artos just nods and just says, that maybe I can do.
And besides, not everyone was a skilled swordsman in the beginning. They had to train. They took years to get just where they needed to. Don't worry. You're gonna do great. Now, let's go and celebrate. You've got a wedding to enjoy.
Well, first is the welcome feast.
Ooh.
It's about mid-afternoon, so after the after the Harte's party gets set up in the courtyard, they go to the Great Hall to enjoy the wedding feast, which is simply put, it's delicious. First is roast mutton. It's been marinated in spices, crusted in salt, and turned on a spit all day.
Nice.
So it is cooked to perfection, perfect tenderness, perfect juiciness. It's soft enough that you can cut it easily with a knife, but it doesn't fall apart on your fork. Root vegetables have also been cooked up, mainly potatoes, carrots, parsnips, and turnips. Again, spiced. With some of that Feywild spice you got there, to make these have an actual taste. There's also onions cooked in gravy. There's some roasted fowl as well that's been stuffed with crumbled up bread, but the chefs are taking to calling stuffing, and both the stuffing and the fowl, again, like the roast mutton, is cooked to perfection, absolutely to perfection. There is also loaves of freshly baked bread with butter and honey, and wheel after wheel of cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Yeah.
Oh. Where's our happy kobold?
Yeah.
Probably somewhere out by the forest. Also, there is alcohol.
Wine,
Plenty of alcohol, simply because because purified water is not it's not a common spell around here.
Mm-hmm.
So alcohol is used instead of water. I mean, even the water has a dash of alcohol thrown in to kill the germs and to make sure that it's healthy. But yes, the members of the two households are mingling, and they seem to be getting along, which is nice.
That's great. Good.
I don't remember your kennel master boy. Dedrick's let his hounds loose in the hall. So when people are finished with the meat, they're throwing the bones to the hounds.
Good, smart.
Oh.
Yes, and the dogs are happily cleaning up the floor, just licking up all the crumbs and the chunks that are falling. Falling from the table. There is a happy buzz of conversation, and Artos, you find yourself seated next to your bride-to-be, Eileen Harte.
I like to imagine everyone else having good conversation, then there's Artos and Sylvie, and like Sylvie, she's just like, she's got like a bit of it on her fork, a bit of meat on her fork. She's like, come on, open up, Artos.
Isaac looks at you. Isaac looks at you, Artos, and is just like mouthing, "Just do it."
I mean, Artos is not like doesn't want to do it. He does it, right? But he doesn't know what to do afterwards. So awkwardly, he grabs like meat from his fork and then just starts like
stuffing it back.
Open up,
just to
like to Sylvie.
Sylvie is basically teasing you. But it's that affectionate teasing that that people in love do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean he does it back like after he eats the meat.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
No, sorry. It's like no. After Artos like eats the meat right from her fork, he grabs his own fork, gets meat on it, and tries to feed her this time. Just like that's what he thinks like.
Immediately she starts to tease. Says, "Oh, I can't take that. It's too big. It's never going to fit."
I've cut it down again even more.
Isaac is starting to rubbing his temple, looking at this, and
she is. Yeah, it's clear to you. You don't even need to make an insight check. Sylvie is having the time of her life right now.
Yep.
God, imagine a younger woman is teasing Artos.
She's having the time of her life teasing her new husband. Finn, since you are the one in charge of this, I would like you to make an insight check. Since you're the one in charge of intelligence and safety.
Ah, this is gonna fuck up. So
I believe in my spy master.
Nope.
Let's go!
No clue.
Everything's here. Everything's good. Everyone's happy.
Isaac, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Isaac would probably be eyeing the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Isaac, then
Do
I'll
it.
let you.
Okay.
Do it.
Check.
Okay.
You can do it.
All right. Insight
Proceed.
check. All right. I'm not the greatest.
You're better than
10.
you have a +4.
10.
It's better than mine.
Yeah, Finn, you need to get some training in insights. Isaac, you look at the crowd. Everything looks fine. I mean, your knights are having a great time with their knights, and they're engaging in the, for lack of a better phrase, they're engaging in a dick measuring contest, seeing which group of knights has done greater deeds.
Okay.
I always win. No shot. Hywel wins. The fuck out of Hywel.
Yeah. Isaac might step away from the food and just take a walk. Now, he's got an interesting question. What kind of animals are in this building other than the dogs?
The dog. Well, there might be mice, but you'd probably have to go looking for them. Otherwise, the only animals in here are dead ones.
Oh, okay.
They're dead and being served for dinner.
Isaac is gonna take a walk and see if he can find some mice.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. Am I trained in that? No. 8.
Wow, you have
Nice.
better perception
Nice.
than me. Nice.
Yeah, you quickly realize that Diedrich's hounds have done an excellent job of hunting the mice.
I'm gonna go actually talk to the dogs.
All right, then. Quick walk. You come back. You find no animals. You're like, you know what? Wait a minute. There are dogs. Those are animals, right? Let's go talk to them.
Yeah, I'm actually going to spend 10 minutes with my loot, and I'm gonna ritual cast Speak with Animals.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Remember, to communicate with beasts is limited by their intelligence, but they can give you information. Okay. What are you going to do with the dog? This large hunting dog.
I'm just going to give him lots of scritches. And what do I know the dog's name that I'm talking to right now? Or
Yes.
does he even
What is the dog? Tell me what the dog's name is.
his name is Baxter. Let's call him that. Baxter.
Ooh, nice.
Baxter.
I love it.
All right. What do you want to ask Baxter?
I kind of pet him and I say, Baxter, since you have been chewing on the bone and doing such a good job, could you do me a little bit of a favor?
Yeah, what is it?
As much as I love celebrations, I'm a little bit worried about some foul play. Could you maybe sniff around the table, and if you smell something that could be poisonous, perhaps, you let us know.
Let me pull up the master stat.
Dogs have smell. They can smell. I don't know how effective he's going to be at this, but, you know, he has a better chance than me sniffing awkwardly.
Yes. I know. They can smell. I know. I'm trying to pull up the stat block for a dog. Okay. He did better with a 14.
Nice.
He just sniffs around and comes back and he reports, nope, nothing at all. Nothing but food. Tell me food.
Oh, good job, Baxter. Give him some little scritches, and I say, maybe I'm just over worrying. And I will go back to the dinner.
All right. Back to Artos. You are noticing with astonishment that this is Sylvie's third plate.
Oh my god.
She is a hearty appetite. Just when you look at it, she just says, "What? It is the thing. It only ever goes to my thighs and butt and chest for some reason. I don't know why. It's very weird. It's very
Artos
weird.
is not gonna acknowledge that. He just says eat as much as you like. We have many food.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, after she just said that, you should eat more.
Listen, eat as much as you like. She does not need to eat more. Come on, guys, don't do this to me.
Sorry.
Would you recommend
right now.
onions then? All right, Finn, what are you doing during all of this?
He grabs a small plate and just doing his duty mostly. Like he doesn't mingle because it's not his job. He's not paid to do mingle. So yeah, he's like having his meal and doing lookout. Though he sucks at it, but he doesn't know. What doesn't know doesn't hurt. What he doesn't know doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yep. That's about it. Yeah.
I need to choose some music now.
Uh-oh. Things are escalating.
Yep.
No, they're not escalating.
Don't lie to us. We know.
Oh no, it's happy music. Okay, we're in the clear.
It's a tavern, cozy tavern, music and ambience.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go. So, at one point, Isaac, you're pulled aside by Sir Hogg, who says, "So I've been talking with you knights here, and they say you are bard. You can play songs.
I certainly can.
Why don't you play us one?"
Absolutely.
So,
Does a little flourish.
one of the knights, one of the Foxhound knights, just says, "Oh, that's good. I was afraid we'd have to just start chanting song, song, song."
I chuckle a little bit and I say to Lord Hogg, I was like, I was an entertainer back in the day. I am quite skilled with this, and I kind of just lightly tap my lute.
He says, "Oh, you don't strike me as that old, though."
Sorry?
He says, "You don't strike me as that old, though. You don't look that old."
Well, let's just say, the world has had an effect on me. My appearance. I am much younger than I appear to be.
I see you. I see, yeah, stress. You have to lower your stress levels a bit. Let it go great before you start, you know what I mean?
He kind of chuckles a little bit and he goes, you know what? You are quite right. Stress did have an effect on my hair color, but I am no longer stressed anymore. So my hair cannot grow any grayer.
That's good. I don't think it can grow grayer. I think at this point it can only fall out.
Isaac has a dead best stare thinking about his luscious hair falling out, and he's just like, I'm gonna play my guitar now. and he just he gets in whatever little area where he can kind of get some attention, taps his lute.
Yes, and everyone turns when you tap your lute.
This piece is dedicated to our wonderful Lord Artos and his lovely, lovely bride. And he begins to play. And hopefully we can start rolling better.
Come on, performance. Nah.
Okay.
See? Doing great.
Yes, it's a very curious song. It starts out... no, I'm not going to make that joke. I'm not going to make a joke about that.
Hold it.
Yeah.
But is it just like a nice song? I feel like it would be like he's playing almost like a jovial song, like something that's celebration, something that's a little bit more upbeat. I'm not gonna play anything somber or anything like that. This is meant for celebration.
Yeah, no, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, just
I was gonna make a joke that he was going to play a song. He was going to play the Reigns of Castamere. Look,
listen. If this turns into the Red Wedding, I think we're gonna be up shit creek.
Yeah, I was imagine. Can you pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. I'm just kidding.
Actually, no. It's yeah, I'm looking for a song right now. Give me a moment.
Honestly, like, yeah, we. What I'm probably gonna do, Falcon, since I'm playing a bard, I'm gonna start to try and get Isaac's playlist.
Probably should.
Yeah. And I will try. I will try and get you some songs if you need something to play in the background.
Actually, hang on. Let me see. Hang on. I'm quickly looking up something here. I'm literally just like I'm kind of panicking.
It's okay. That's why I gave you an out.
yeah. I will.
It could be theater than I will say this as Isaac is doing this. He kind of there's a moment that when he does perform or whatever piece this is, there is a little moment where maybe the smile kind of cracks a little bit, and then he kind of goes back into playing once more.
Okay. All right. So after you finish, Isaac, you get a round of applause because you played it so well.
I just do a bow.
Yeah.
I go back to my seat.
You're back to your seat. As you sit down, Sylvie she's smiling. She smiles, but then she stops like with her fork like halfway to her mouth, and she sets it down and she just like bends over like almost like she's sick. She's like, oh, I think I may have eaten too much.
Eileen, do I have a... Oh, sorry. Oh, never mind. Let me continue.
Eileen, can you give me a hand, please? Just, I don't feel good. I think I may have eaten too much. And Eileen goes over and says, it might just be an attack of the nerves. I mean, it is a big day after all. It's a big event for you.
Does Isaac notice this exchange?
Oh yeah,
does Artos notice this exchange?
You're anything right next to her. I'd be more concerned if you didn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely, you all noticed this. This is very public because she, like I said, her doubling over is very It's just very public. She's not hiding it in any way.
Okay.
She's just, and it's just I'll be. And it's just don't worry, my lord, she'll be fine. I think she just needs to. You have a chamber pot we can borrow?
I figured that, wait, is there anything that happens after the feast? Like, is there more, like, festivities to be had?
Mostly just, like, socializing and relaxing and, listening to your bell.
Okay, so there's no need for her to be here, right? Because Artos would rather have her rest. So, Artos would just immediately, like, kind of call Isaac, just for a bit, if he's nearby.
Yeah, Isaac is nearby.
And just says, Artos just says, I'm pretty sure we have, like, a physician nearby, right? Like, someone that takes care of...
Yes, you have
like
a priestess.
ailments and a priestess. Okay, I just
Tara Nightingale.
I tell Isaac, call Tara. She'll be needed for Lady Sylvie. And Artos kinda yes.
Sylvie's just gonna say no. I'll be fine. Just like I said, chamber like my sister said, chamber pot right now. Come on.
Isaac just says he looks at Isaac and just do it anyway, and then
I give him a subtle nod and says, "My lady, why don't I lead you to where the chamber pot is? So you can get lost in this place."
She says, "Yes, okay, yes, please."
And Artos will give a wave to everyone, and Artos will follow as well with Isaac, just to make sure everything's fine.
Yes. Okay, Finn, what do you do?
I didn't receive any further. Order issued by a lord.
Oh, actually, wait, no, I will wait. Actually, before I fully leave, I look for Finn and actually call him over.
All right, reappear, saying yes.
Artos, I will say this: that good etiquette dictates that you should probably remain with the rest of the guests.
Right, yeah, that's true.
I walk over to Artos and say, "Don't worry, I will do my best to keep an eye on her. I promise you."
I nod and I just say, okay. Then I stay with the rest of the guests and I sort of start. I go off a bit to the side. than to talk to Finn.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I kind of look up and just say, did the plate of Sylvie, is it still on the table?
Yes.
I grab it and I sort of give it to Finn, and I'm just
I'll
like,
run some tests.
don't eat it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You get
like this is probably
some dishonorable knave poisoning.
Just for everyone's knowledge, you guys would probably know Finn is proficient in poisoner's kit, so he would this is from background, so he would have something to test if it's poison. So.
Okay.
And I also just say if it is, make sure to look for the people that cook the meat and then also serve the meat.
All right. So,
Will do.
what check is used to test for poison?
I don't know. That will be a DM's check. I just
make a medicine check,
right.
and make a medicine check with proficiency.
All right.
Just for this, because you have this is with the poisoner's kit.
Yeah, I get it from the poisoner's kit, so I'm not sure how.
Oh, why don't you? Well, here's what you do: roll the poisoner's kit check. Essentially.
All right. What attribute should I apply to intelligence or?
Well, if it's medicine, then it's wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. I don't have the proficiency, but sure. 19.
19.
Ooh, nice.
It's good enough to tell that it's not poisoned.
Okay.
Okay.
So
okay. No foul play.
Yeah.
It's probably just an attack of nerves or something like that.
Or eating too much too fast.
Or eating too much too fast.
Yep.
Well, while I'm walking with Sylvie and Elaine with the girls, I'm just saying, Sylvie, if you don't mind, I have a way to at least alleviate some of the pain you might be going through.
Yes, this is okay. What is that way?
I take up my lute and I play just a very simple trill, and I cast protection from evil and good on her, and it will last 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just Elaine just says, "Oh wow, you can use magic like real magic."
Real magic.
No, because this. Remember, it's
we know. It's fun.
So
I chuckle and I say, "It's our little secret."
Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, little secret.
Chamber pot is down there. If you need anything, I will not be far.
All right, chamber pot. So she goes there. The door shuts, and you can hear as poor Sylvie just empties her stomach into the chamber pot.
Yeah.
Well, just to tell the DM and our Lord and Savior, Finn will describe there's no poison he could detect on the plate, so it's probably due to eating too much too fast. Or nerve. Either way.
Okay, that calms down Artos for a bit. Yeah.
Okay, so Artos is calm, Finn is calm. Isaac, you walk away. I would like you to make a medicine check, please.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Shit, medicine's not my greatest stat.
Gonna be terrible.
I can't inspire myself too. Damn it!
Don't worry, I counted, so the roll won't be terrible. It'll be great.
See?
18.
See?
18. Yeah, it's you come back, you hear from Finn. It's not poison. So that's one of a couple possibilities. Thank God. Second is it's probably overeating or attack of nerves, but a third possibility occurs to you.
Which is
Sylvie might be with child.
No.
Oh,
wait.
Scandal.
That's not. Oh God. Okay. Okay.
Did he share that with Artos?
I just realized what race is Sylvie? They're humans, right?
Human, yes. Sylvie is a human family.
Oh God! The thing is, though, it's not gonna be it's gonna be so kind of. I think it's gonna be really suspicious if it's fully human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Definitely.
This is gonna be this is interesting.
Isaac is gonna withhold that information.
Oh.
Okay.
He's withholding that until he has enough to properly digest it and think about what that actually means.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this women sometimes do get when they're pregnant do get sick.
Get morning sickness, yes.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. Although this isn't this is in technically the evening, but yeah,
It's a term
It's
for
a
what that
term.
is, Falcon.
yes. I know. But yeah, this is a shocking revelation thought to you, but like you said, without further proof, for all you know, it could just be an attack of the nerves.
Yeah, Isaac is gonna hold on to that information and just return to the party. Just say, she's doing fine. I can go back there if you want, and just stay, Artos.
Well, Artos just says, I need you here. I think Tara will be enough, and her sister, Aline.
Okay, there we go.
If she, and then if she ever needs me, just tell me.
I will do. And he will sit down and not talk for a little bit, but then kind of flip switch and go back into politics.
Right. All right. One more thing before we move on to the nightfall and everyone bedding down. What is the name of this castle, of your keep?
Oh,
we never thought about that.
That's a good. I think actually, what would be cool is just probably the castle was named after the tiefling that ascended.
Oh.
That ascended actually.
Nice.
So would that would that be Zariel or
No.
who would it be? Do we just give them a name?
Yeah, you did. It would be named after Saloon.
Saloon. Oh, is Saloon the? Oh,
Yes.
Really?
okay.
Really? Saloon is the tiefling that ascended?
Yes. This is not the Forgotten Realms.
No,
Yes.
it's just-
Okay.
Okay,
You know,
then.
that's I like
It's
that.
just more
Okay.
interesting. Okay.
All right.
Okay, then
But I
probably
was thinking probably name after. So you might name it like Silverkeep, or you might name it Fox Keep after your heraldry.
Silver Fox.
I think Silver.
What about Silver Foxhold
Yeah.
or the Foxhold?
Silver Fox Keep.
I like the Foxhold though. That might be kind of
Foxhole's a good one.
yeah. You want to call it that? The Foxhold?
Justin, this is your castle, Justin.
Oh no, we've lost.
Oh,
him.
sorry, my dad entered the room. So I get to choose, right? I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Silver Foxhold sounds cool. But I think it's overly. There's a lot to it. I think just make it simple. The Silver Keep is very nice. I think.
Silverkeep.
Sure.
All right.
Silver
Yeah,
Keep.
very simple.
Alright.
Silver Keep. Silverthorn. Shit.
I know. I was like, well, we can't escape it.
But yeah, so the sun goes down and the moon rises, shining beautifully, reflecting from the stones of your keep, and everyone begins to bed down for the night. Artos, how do you bed down for the night?
I assume I'm sleeping in the same room as my wife.
You're not married yet.
Oh
so
yeah,
no.
right. No, okay, that's okay. I guess Artos will sort of usually he takes night walks if he can't sleep. And it's more of a thing where it's hard for him to sort of fully relax because he sometimes stays too alert for his own good. So he takes a walk around, patrols for a bit, and then ultimately goes to bed.
All right. And there goes Groovy. Isaac, what do you do?
Well, as a worshiper of the Silver Lady, I'll just refer to her as the Silver Lady to not think things confusing. He does prayer in the evening to the Silver Lady. So he goes down to the temple and he does a little prayer under the moonlight.
All right. And Finn, what do you do?
Uh-oh. We lost Finn!
No, he's there. He doesn't know. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Hello?
Hello?
I don't know why, but my mic just went dead. I can hear everything. It's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's good.
All right.
So what is Finn doing?
Okay.
This fine evening?
Back to Finn. So usually Finn will sleep earlier than the others, and then wake up to when they go to sleep. This is his territory. So
Yeah.
he's a
So patrol the castle at night.
Yep. To keep everyone
All
safe.
right. So let's start with start with Isaac, who is in the temple right now praying, probably for guidance to allay his suspicion, to deal with his suspicions.
Mm-hmm.
When Tara walks in to do her evening prayer before turning in for the night, she says, she also says, Isaac, is that you?
It is me. How are you doing?
That's good. I'm doing fine. She does wear spectacles. Part of the reason she's unsure is because her eyesight is extremely poor.
Ah, okay.
So she has to constantly adjust her glasses. She's practically blind without them.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyesight's that bad. So yeah, she says, "Oh, you look troubled. What's going on? Something wrong?"
It's complicated, Tara. I would say that I have some suspicions, but nothing is founded yet. And the last thing I want to do is to make other people worried.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
That's why sometimes if I feel a little bit unsure of myself, I pray to the Silver Lady. She is our guiding star, after all.
Okay, so all right.
Isaac is a little bit troubled, but he kind of tries to keep himself composed and just say, "It was a busy day, and it's gonna be busy.
The wedding's I'm gonna be performing the ceremony tomorrow. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be getting a new member of the household.
Yeah. Is this something troubling you, Tara?
No, I'm just nervous. We're all nervous here.
Yeah.
I'll be happier when it's over.
I know. Sometimes, as much fun as events like these can be, there is nothing more rejuvenating is when it is finally over and done with.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we are going to cut over to Finn, who is making his night patrols, sneaking around the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to make a stealth check.
Stealth? All right. This is my forte. Don't fail me. All right.
Ooh, okay.
19, that's actually good.
Come on. All right.
All right.
So, please tell me everything's fine, though I suspect it's not. But please tell me it's fine.
Really interesting. I'm trying to think, how do I do this?
I don't know. How do you do it?
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, one thing you need to know, by the way, just to muddy the waters a little further. Sir Hogg is a tiefling.
Yes.
Just to muddy the water further. I'm trying to find it here. Hang on. You sneaking around the castle at night, and you hear voices near where the hearts are.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I stealthfully
you
get
sneak
into
over.
eavesdrop range and try
Yeah.
to hear if they are, plotting anything. Just
All right.
just to be careful.
You hear Sylvie berating someone. Well, she's talking with someone that sounds like Sir Ethan Hogg. So I'd like you to make a perception check to try to see if you can hear.
Do I have advantage? No.
Oh, this is so
No.
I like the intrigue
Come
part of this so
on.
much.
19.
I have some worrying concerns
19.
about what this
Yeah.
conversation is going to
Yes,
entail.
You should have some concerns.
Okay.
And Finn is concerned too, and she hit when you hear Sylvie say, I told you should have used protection, but you didn't. Go look at the mess we're in.
Oh God.
No,
Yeah.
I knew it.
Oh God.
And Ethan, just don't worry about it. It might just be nerves. You don't know. Have you ever heard me nervous about something? Have I ever been this nervous about anything in my life? It's just for the wedding. All right, let's just smile, just play along with it, and make sure you bed him as soon as you can to try to hide anything. All right, because this is. I need to say this is. The more I see you with him, I'm getting close to snapping. You know what I mean? Just don't you dare snap. All right. Don't you dare snap. Not when we're so close. If you can keep this, if you can just keep it up, I'll make sure. I'll lean on Dad, and I'll make sure that you can stay, so you can continue to service me, as it were. All right. Now go to sleep. The longer we sleep, someone might be listening.
Before he says goes to sleep, and Finn will just dark into the shadows.
Yes, it's very clear though that that Sylvie is the dominant one in that relationship.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. So the sun rises, and I need to find a Rooster soundtrack now.
All right. Oh, that's a good sound.
that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
That's a good sound.
All right, here it is. Here's the sound effect.
Oh God.
It's a better sound effect. And,
what if we just have dogs bark? Oh no, monkeys!
Where are the fucking monkeys coming from?
Yeah.
There we go.
Where the monkeys?
There you go. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on loop. It's on loop.
Not anymore.
I will.
Yeah,
I was gonna Isaac casts like magic at the chicken.
Yeah.
Burn it.
And you see somebody one of your soldiers just points a crossbow at the chicken and shoots it.
All right.
Isaac definitely gets up and the next day.
Lord Artos, at breakfast, everyone's getting up and eating breakfast.
Before breakfast, Finn, because like I said, Finn is standing guard at night. So when Isaac just tries to open the door, he will see Finn outside the door and pushes him in and lock the door and just says, Isaac.
Oh, it is so early, Finn. What is going on?
Shit is about to hit the fan.
What's a fan?
Yeah. Or
shit is about to hit
hit the face. All right.
The windmill.
Yeah,
the windmill. The windmill.
Shit is about to hit.
There we go.
Windmill. And
Isaac is like, and you explain what you heard, I guess.
I overheard last night. Lady, whatever her name is.
Sylvie.
Sylvie.
Yes. Sorry, I'm bad at names. Said something to his brother Ethan about they were in bed together. They had a baby. Now they want some second-hand husband so that they can inherit the house. You're the smart one. So how do we you're the wise one. So how do we proceed? Should I kill them? Make it like someone enter the house?
Finn is like Isaac's like, no, Finn, there was no need for that. Let me think.
Or Ethan. I can kill Ethan. So they never get, the woman lost all hopes and have no, reason to fool around.
Look, we need to think. We need to be careful about this situation.
You know what I do.
I know what you do, and if it comes to that, we will do what needs to be done. But right now, we need to think about how we can salvage this. This is the first relation with enough power, at least a decent powerful family, that we have been able to secure in a very, very long time. I do not want to break it immediately.
I know.
Look.
But still, Artos is my friend.
I know
You
he
know
is
the
your
feeling.
friend, and he is mine too. But we cannot just drop such a bomb on him immediately
That's
like
why
What's a
this.
bomb?
God damn it!
A fireball.
Yeah, jump.
That's pretty good. You know what? That's pretty good, Falcon.
That's
you know
really
what? That's
good.
hilarious.
That's really good.
Okay,
That's good.
so Isaac looks
Yeah.
at Finn, and he says, "Look, we do not want to drop this meteor swarm upon him. All right, we need to be delicate. Now, I may need to go and have a conversation with Sylvie, one that perhaps me and her will have alone. I can be quite persuasive, and I can get down to the bottom of this, because all we've heard was a conversation that was not meant to be heard. I want to know the full story before we make any conclusions."
All right. My mic just went dead again. Holy shit. Okay. So I can still hear everything. And Finn
Okay,
just
good.
says, but apparently, due to the conversation, the nature of the conversation indicates that she's definitely in charge of everything. She's the dominant one, and for you to meet her alone could pose an imminent threat on you.
If she tried to do something in this castle right now by herself, I would find that a very stupid decision to make.
Not by herself, though. The brother. That Ethan-
Perhaps the brother, yes.
Yes.
Well, perhaps
Should I
I have
poison
this
him?
conversation.
Should I weaken him, at least?
He kind of scratches his moment. Perhaps what you could do, which might be beneficial, is if I have this conversation with Sylvie, it would be nice if maybe Ethan were a little bit fatigued, maybe had to go and take a nap for several hours.
I can
You think you
arrange
could pull
this.
something on it? Alright. For the time being, let us have some breakfast. Perhaps we will try this in the evening today. Actually, Isaac's actually thinking about something. When is the wedding actually gonna end? The wedding's gonna actually happen today,
This
right?
evening, yes.
Yeah.
This evening. Isaac's thinking to
Don't have
himself,
time.
We don't have much time.
yeah, because that's the thing. Isaac, yeah, he's realizing that he has to make that's why he wants more information. Isaac says, okay, we're going to have breakfast. Poison Ethan's food. Make him fatigued. I will try and get Sylvie separated. I will have a conversation. Once I know a little bit more, and perhaps I can pry a little bit more information out of her, I will do my best to advise Artos what we should do and let him decide. Does that sound reasonable to you, Finn?
hate it. I hate to break
Me?
his heart like this.
I heard it too. But we need to make a decision fast, because if they're going to tie the knot, there's not going to be much we can do after the fact.
Yep. Let's do
So,
it.
get it done. Alright. Let's go.
Alright. We go on and
make way.
arrange the stuff.
This plan of ours that me and Finn have... Oh, wow! And Artos is like, oh, I had a good sleep.
Yeah, where's my
Artos
beautiful wife to
is-
be? Oh, God.
Artos is speaking with Lord Harte, and Lord Harte is suggesting a hunting trip. You know, just you, him, a couple of knights, a couple of men going out enjoying the wilderness, killing a couple of wild boar or two.
Okay, that sounds great. Actually, Artos would very much be like, would actually be very forthcoming with it, as that's something that he would enjoy, and he wouldn't need to be very talkative, at least when it comes to hunting, right? So
Yeah, men do talk when they're riding.
Yeah,
but
It's a social
Well, not-
event. The hunt is...
well, yeah,
not the
but
point.
like not overly. Like at least there's something else to do. You know what I mean? Like it's not just like
Yeah.
It's a different environment.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
It's like he's more
Artos-
at home in a more rugged.
yeah.
All right, so Lord Harte says, excellent. Shall we leave? Shall we leave immediately after eating? Nothing like
That
a fine
sounds-
ride to help the breakfast go down. You know what I mean?
Artos says yes. Very much so. it needs to go down well. And he sort of stands up and just says, "I will get all the horses ready." Because I think his stuff is already finished, so he'll get like all the horses and knights ready for the hunt.
Get your horses, get your knights, get the hounds.
Mm-hmm. Dedrick, please. Dedrick. I'm praying.
Just walk in, get the hounds, and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably still asleep. No.
No, you walk in, you get the hounds, you turn around, and Dedrick is sitting right behind you. He's just, my lord, I know you're my lord and all, but
back in my days, people don't get my hounds. Just
what are you doing?
Wait, what did he say?
He says, "My lord, I know you're the lord and all, but what are you doing with my hounds?"
Oh, he just says like,
"We
we are going to hunt."
Oh, well, that's okay then. Have fun, sir. Try to bring my hounds back in one piece, please.
Of course.
How
could I do such a thing to you?
Back in my day, when I served under your father as the kennel master, he had a bad habit of not bringing the hounds back in one piece. There was one hound he brought back in 4 pieces. The boy literally pulled it apart. I never saw anything like it.
You know what? Just to be sure, I leave like 2 hounds, but I take the rest. It's just like he leaves like, "I know how my father was, but I assure you I'll try my best to bring the ones back in one piece." And but Artos is thinking, how does one hound come back in 4 pieces?
It was a very dangerous boar.
A very dangerous boar.
No.
And then, after Artos sort of calms down, Dedrick down, I think Artos, despite ignoring Dedrick like yesterday, right? Artos does sort of appreciate his company, because his father, he's been around, so Artos likes him enough.
His family.
But as he talks to the knights, right, he makes it very clear: make sure the hounds come back in one piece, or else Artos just says if one hound dies, all of you will listen to Dedrick for each hour a hound dies. Do you understand?
Well, when the leader of the Foxhound Knights, he just says that you have a way with motivation, my lord.
Yes, let's just say my father did the same to me.
That's pretty good.
I imagine Artos is silent because one of the reasons was because he just listened and shut up when he was listening to Dedrick for his childhood.
One just says, "Yeah, I see. You have horrible memories and you want to spread them around. I understand, my lord."
Artos just says, "Yes, you are my knights. You will receive the same treatment that I did."
Nice.
As you wish, sir. All right, guys, you heard his lordship. We are going to bring those hounds back in one piece, or we are going to be bored out of our skulls.
And who said Artos wasn't a social man?
Yeah, there we go.
He's only really good when it comes to people who are directly under his authority.
True.
By good at social interactions, I mean he only commands. He can't hold conversations in his life.
He doesn't take no for an answer. That's it.
True.
All right, so which other player characters are going along for the hunt?
Which other characters?
I think. Oh yeah, sorry. You say what you say. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just okay. You guys first.
If I'm going to say what Isaac is doing, Isaac is going to use this as a golden opportunity to go and talk to Sylvie. Yeah.
Actually, I think Artos would rather have you guys stay, honestly.
Yeah, you have knights around you, so
yeah.
I don't think
he wants. Yeah. And the reason why it's gonna he wants you guys to make sure that Lady Sylvie is good, she's safe and all that.
Yeah,
Artos is just sort of making sure you guys, there's nothing wrong, right? So make sure he's all right. But he doesn't know that there's some intrigue afoot. So
yeah, there's some shit going on with Finn and Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Otherwise, though, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead first.
No, otherwise, so I think the only one that's really like going to the hunt in terms of NPC would be Owena and Galahad, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Darren has to stay because he's Castellan. Is that the term?
Yeah, Darren's the Castellan. He's the guy in charge of running the castle when you're gone.
So yeah, he kind of needs to do that. So yeah, that's it really. There's nothing much.
Actually, Finn will insist Owena goes with you.
Oh yeah, no, Owena is going with me.
Okay.
So yeah.
Finn will set something to her ears to keep her motivated. Mostly just I can't go with Artos, and we have important business to attend to. Please make sure he's safe. Basically, yeah. That's what he'll say. He doesn't like he'll try to like tell her if she, helps him and make sure he's safe. Yeah, Finn will take up some of the training lessons like she will have to do to train the soldiers. Basically, Finn will help her to not work that because she's quite lazy. Yeah.
Okay.
I see. Hey, just I'll put it out there. If you want to marry Owena, you just gotta ask. I'm just gonna put it out there. Just like
I wouldn't dare, my lord. And
I don't think he would mind. I'll be honest with you.
Finn will just hide into the shadows. That's it.
Shadows.
Yeah. My question is: was Finn successful in doing the thing that Isaac mentioned?
Yes.
Which was basically poisoning Ethan Hogg.
Okay, you're gonna try to poison Hogg, huh?
Is that really necessary? Because Ethan's gonna go with us to the hunt anyway.
Oh, is Ethan going to the hunt?
Oh, absolutely, he will be.
Okay.
So
that might change. That might actually change.
Yeah.
If like legitimately, if Isaac knows that Ethan's going to go on this hunt, he's going to change plans and say, "Finn, no, we don't."
Yeah.
He didn't. No, you learned it a little too late, Finn. I'd like you to make a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Oh no! This is gonna make it worse, guys. Oh no!
It's gonna be alright.
Perfect
13.
plan.
13. Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie. If Isaac was going to send Finn to do this, he would have given him inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have, but it's your call. It's your call, Falcon. I know I didn't say it.
All right.
Okay.
You just told him he had slipped something into his food, and then you walked off, and then you learned, hey, yeah, no, I'll bring my knight, sir. No, he likes hunting, and you're like, oh fuck no. You returned just in time to see Finn just slip something into his food.
And Finn just gives him a smile.
Just smile and thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, you do that, and yeah, Isaac's like, yeah, job done.
All right, I need to look up a list of poisons from the DM's guide.
Please tell me there's something that could cause diarrhea.
No.
There's a lot though. There are a lot of sample poisons.
You guys are if that failed, Artos would actually just whip both of you. Like, like why? You do not withhold information from me. I am your lord. Just kidding. But
no, don't worry. I'm pretty sure that conversation is going to come up at some point.
It's gonna happen soon.
In the near future.
All right, so ingested. Midnight tears. It doesn't start to drop at midnight.
Essence of ether. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, wouldn't essence of ether work?
To knock him out. To
knock him unconscious.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of going for.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you'll slip a version of essence of ether that can be ingested. So he needs to make a Constitution save.
Thank you.
He might just save and just go anyway.
It's a DC stuff, so please don't. I would be really upset.
No, that's he rolled a 15.
Oh, so he succeeded. All right.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine. That's all.
anyway.
He just gets to go anyway.
Yeah, so you slip it in and you're just like, huh, Should probably use a bit stronger dose.
Yeah. I should laced everything he has. But anyway,
he shrugs it off.
Yeah. Finn just message. Isaac just says, "Damn it, the poison failed."
All right.
Do I get to knock him out?
No.
I look at him and I'm like, just.
All right. So who is going with the knights and the lords?
Well,
not me.
Just not
Nobody's
us.
going.
Not
you.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Finn is gonna stay here and make sure Isaac is safe when he's talking to, Sylvie.
All right. So we'll start with Isaac then, who is going to confront Sylvie.
I guess Isaac will just knock on the door and just ask for Sylvie to have just a bit of tea if she would be so inclined.
She says yes. You're Artos, you have a library, right? Like a small
Probably, yeah.
library.
Yeah, we have a bugbear. We have a bugbear librarian, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone who keeps the
Oh,
books.
he's a treasurer.
Sorry,
he's a treasurer.
Yeah,
Okay.
Maximilian Farbridge.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll probably be in the library. For all this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you are in the library with Sylvie. Jesus says, so what do I have the pleasure, Sir Isaac?
Well, I simply wanted to learn more about your lovely self. And enjoy some pleasant company, after all.
Perhaps I shouldn't be in a room with you, after all. I am getting married. It'd be rather awkward if you took advantage, if I lost my virtue only hours before the wedding night.
Oh, I would never take advantage of you, Sylvie. I promise. I simply wanted for some pleasurable company, and by all means, I have wondered more about the Hog family, obviously. How did you come to, get interested in the Hywels?
She says, well, my parents, honestly, they wanted to move up in the world, you know what I mean? They wanted to make sure they wanted our family to move up in the world, but, my brothers died, so, that's dynastic marriage for you.
Are you close with your family?
Of course I am. What kind of question is that?
I just simply ask. Some people have a lot of problems with family, politics and all that kind of stuff.
Why, do you have problems with your family? And I would like you, Sir Isaac, to make a wisdom save.
Ah, fuck, she's a caster.
She also used that.
No, she's not a caster.
Okay.
This is just a way she's using persuasion.
Ooh.
Oh,
She's just really persuasive. I mean, normally, when you use persuasion or something, I have a DC that I set. But in this case, you're going to be making saves against her persuading.
Shit.
Okay. Ooh,
21.
Yeah, that's good.
Saved.
You were able to. You sense that she's trying to very quietly turn the conversation away from her.
Just before this continues, can I say Finn hides in the shadows and with?
You can make a stealth check to come in after the fact.
No.
Yes.
Can I say he was in the library because they discussed?
I mean, we did discuss
Yeah,
this.
that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So make a stealth check.
Please be good. 16.
Just all right. That's not bad.
All right. So he hides in the shadow on the beam and just making sure everything's all right. And if not, he's gonna shoot. Yeah, just saying.
He's going to shoot. Oh
Shoot
God.
something.
All right. Isaac just says, my family is not very spectacular. Not like yours. I don't know. It's just an intriguing thing to me. And he kind of gives her a look. You seemed pretty adamant when you were sick that There was nothing wrong with you, simply nerves.
Yeah, I'm better now. You saw me eat.
Oh, I saw you eat
5
this.
plates.
5? All those plates. Oh, you certainly did. But was it really nerves? You know you can tell me.
Of course it was. Of course it was. Why? Of course it was. I mean, you've never been nervous in your whole life?
I've been nervous on occasion, but you seem to have a different type of nerves.
She puts her tea down very gently and says, what do you imply, sir?
I am implying that maybe you are with a child.
She stands up just completely outraged. Says, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you insult me like this?
Insult you? That is just a simple... Oh, she's storming out. She turns her...
An unbelievable insult.
The moment she turns around, I cast Charm Person.
Nice!
Oh my god!
You are not leaving this conversation. And I quickly go, like, reach for my loot, and I go ding 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 when I do this, because if I have my loot on me, which I always do, she has disadvantage against my charm.
Alright, so what's the saving throw?
Wisdom, I believe.
Wisdom. Okay. So with advantage you fire. Alright, so she has to make a wisdom save, but with disadvantage. Alright. Alright, that's a 1. That's a natural 1.
Sweet.
Alright, so she just stops when you charm her.
I apologize. I did not mean to offend you. May we sit and continue this tea? It is quite good.
Sure.
And I sit down.
Just down again.
Adjust in my chair. Oh, this is escalating real quickly.
Nice.
I'm reading the spell. Just remember one thing. When it ends, she will know that you charmed her.
Yep.
I know. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like she was about to leave. I had to make a decision, and I need more information.
Yeah,
Plus, we might be telling.
deeper.
Well, also, we might be telling her to fuck off, regardless, depending on how the information that I get.
All right. So
I sit down. I sip my tea. And I look at her and I just say, I apologize. I am just curious. If you do have a child on the way, are there any other reasons as to why you would want to marry into the Hywel family? Any at all?
she says, well, our family's not a very rich or prominent family. So it certainly help.
Indeed, it would help. Was this your idea, or your brother's, or your father's?
It was mom and dad. They selected the family.
I see. I have a question of character then. What do you think of Artos? Really?
He's a lot older than me. Like 10 years older, I think. I mean, she shrugs. I don't know. I mean, he seems nice.
But not for you? Maybe
Maybe I'll, I don't know, it might take time, I guess. I'd just like to remind you that a charm person does not compel her to tell you the truth.
I know! I'm aware. I have to ask questions that are leading to me to make certain interpretations. And she goes, very well.
I mean, he's a stick in the mud.
Oh, he certainly can be.
He's stiff. Yeah, if you get my meaning, he doesn't. He is. Well, I mean, maybe maybe he just needs a woman's touch. I don't know.
Perhaps that might be all that he needs, our boy Artos. He kind of Isaac strokes his chin a little bit, and he says, "I'm just curious. What are your plans for the future as a friend of mine? What do you think the future holds when you tie the knot?"
She says, "Well, I don't know. Wedding night. Hopeful, and I mean, I've been raised. I know how to run a house. I'd probably advise him, help him out, make sure that his land is secure for my kids.
Your kids.
And his, obviously."
Yeah. It's interesting. He kind of got a little bit of a confirmation with that line. My question is, this child that is on the way. If you don't feel comfortable telling me, you don't have to. But
What child is on the way? I never mentioned that a child is on the way.
Of course. Of course. Isaac's kind of trying to figure out how he's going to try and get a little bit more information, because he's trying to... I guess maybe he's just going to try and make an insight check a little bit. If possible. Isaac...
Can Finn message? Because he's also hearing all this. Can Finn send a message to... Alright. Then Finn will just says... maybe dig on her brother. How does the family comes into this?
I will give him a nod and just say, well, what do you think about your brother, Ethan?
He's adopted. I mean, he's technically not even adopted. He's like a brother.
That explains things. Okay. And he's trying to figure out what he wants to ask. He's having a little bit of trouble thinking about what, because I guess this will go to the insight check. Isaac really wants to know if Sylvie is probably someone who would be maybe manipulative, maybe somebody who is hiding her intentions a little bit more. I'm concerned for my friend Artos, and I'm concerned for the future of House Hywel, and this is the tipping point in me whether we tell Artos or not. And that's kind of what I
want to ask. You're trying to figure out, how do I get...
Sure. Can I just make a general insight check with that, or...?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'll try. And who knows?
20? Yeah.
Nice.
For lack of a better phrase, she knows how to play the Game of Thrones. She strikes you as being quite clever, and that she does have information that she will not tell even to a friendly acquaintance.
Oh, okay. Something keeps close.
You would need, basically, yeah, you need something like dominate person to extract information out of her.
Oh,
hey, I might have just a course of activity. Nah, I'm not gonna try that. She's too. I had something that I could try, but I don't want to cast too many spells. I will just say this: Isaac will, finish his tea. He'll just simply say, Sylvie, I simply just want to know what's best for my friend. And I hope that maybe I'm mistaken for having this.
Well, I hope this marriage is best for him.
Perhaps it will. I will be honest with you. You might have doubts against my character, and you might even hate me for asking tough questions. But sometimes tough questions need to be asked. Have a pleasant day.
Alright. You too, sir. You too.
And, I will leave and go talk to Finn.
All right.
Or you will stay because she's leaving.
I guess, yeah. And then we can cut to Artos, because I talked too long, sorry.
Alright.
Alright, so Artos is not here right now. Artos is going out to hunt.
Yeah,
so
what he's saying is cut to the hunting scene.
Yeah, just because I know I hogged the spotlight a little bit with that, but...
yeah, sorry. Alright, Artos.
Yes.
We're going to cut to in the middle of the action. The hounds are baying, and you and your knights are running down a boar. Pretty big one too, by the looks of things. Looks like a dire boar.
Ooh.
So nice. It's how big? Let me just double check. See how big those things can get. Boar, rounder, dire wolf. They don't have anything about dire wolves.
Is it about the size of that? About the size of that pig in Bloodborne?
God.
Yes. Except it's a lot faster.
Oh God.
It's big. It's like ogre size, and it's smashing through trees. It's literally knocking down smaller trees and just crashing through the brush. You're tracking it mostly by the trail of destruction it's leaving behind.
Okay.
And it's making these absolutely horrifying squealing sounds. You know how boars can get.
Yeah, definitely.
As you're going along, Lord Harte, he looks at you, he says, "This is it. This is the life, isn't it? It's a good day out. The hounds are baying. The boars are squealing. This is a good day."
Artos just says, "We did find a good boar. Quite sizable. Good for the wedding."
Yes, absolutely.
And as we're going, like, I ask because this is one of the things, probably Isaac's like, yeah, make conversation, make sure to get to know the people you're with. So Artis just asks, Lord Harte, my lord, I wonder, have you served in the fortresses to the west?
He says, "Yes, I did. I did it. I did some time back."
My condolences to your sons. They fought very well, or they did their service well.
Yes, from what I'm told, the faithless enemy ambushed them. They still managed to take down several before they were killed.
A death that is mostly honorable. The most honorable.
Yes.
And Artos just says this, like, I know my house is not the most prestigious, and I know that your house has suffered under the losses of your sons, but I will do my best to give us both honor, both of our families.
And Lord says, "Well, that is all we can ask of you."
And I ask for your faith, your assistance in the future. I'm not a man of many words, but the words I do say, I hope you do understand.
Yes. At that moment, that's when the boar comes right down towards you. Just shaking, screaming. You can see that it's got two dogs just hanging on tenaciously.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll just strike it with my glaive.
What you're going to do is roll initiative.
Ooh, nice!
Okay.
Come on, Artos.
Too bad.
Oh no!
Wow.
My mind was too preoccupied with the talking.
And then it was like, all right,
he's gonna
the
die
boar.
out there. Come on.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, a king went out to go hunt a boar, and then he got killed. Haven't seen that happen before.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Alright, let's start with the boar. And yes, I know I misspelled boar. That's deliberate.
Ah.
Come on, boy.
Watch Lord Harte and Sir Hog roll under a 13. Just god tier boar.
Okay. 0. Okay. No, they did not.
Okay.
Where is the wild boar stats? There we go. Alright, the boar has already taken some injuries from the fight, from fighting the dogs. And thankfully none of the dogs had been killed. So we're gonna start with Lord Harte. What he's gonna do?
Skyrim.
Yes.
Yeah, Skyrim. See what he's gonna do is he's gonna move, try to get around it, and he's going to say, and he's gonna move to. Well, he's gonna try to get around it, and Sir Hawk says, "Yes, my lord, keep moving that way. I'll take the full brunt of this thing. I've never met a boar that I couldn't beat before."
Okay.
Alright, so Lord Hart's moving to the side. Sir Hog is also going to move slightly to the side, and he's going to charge in. And he has his long sword out. He's going to swing it twice at this boar. Okay. And the first one misses. First one's a natural 1. Second one is going to hit.
Okay, one on the board.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. That's a good hit. The wild boar is going to get angry. And going to attack. It's going to make 2 attacks. First attack is going to be on Sir Hog. The other one is going to be on Lord Harte. All right, and both hits. So hurts.
We don't have to worry. Sir Hog died to a bar, guys.
So here's what's gonna happen. You want to see happen? I want like Artos comes back with the dead body of Hog and like and Lord Harte, and then and then you come back. Well, at least things aren't on fire at the castle.
Well, no. What happened? Sir Hog is still standing, but Lord Harte just went down to the sports tusks.
Oh shit!
Wait, for realsies? Just
like
hit?
Conscious or conscious or done?
Unconscious and dying. He's gonna make death saves.
What?
Just
I was joking.
Artos, this is a wild boar. Artos, what do you do?
Do we have
session.
We have other knights, right?
Not with you at the moment, no.
Oh, okay. Then I
okay.
sort of I'm on my horse, right?
Right.
I sort of go to melee range 5 feet with the bar, and I'm gonna use unwavering mark. Is this wait, when you hit a creature? Oh, I have to hit it first. Okay, I'm gonna use my I'm gonna two-hand my battle axe and just strike at it. I don't really use my glaive in like non-battles, if that makes sense. So I just use my battle axe. So as I'm on the horse, so yeah. 12. Oh no.
No, that's a miss.
Okay, seeing as this guy is literally dying, I'm gonna use action surge.
Alright. Swing again.
Okay, come on. This is kind of embarrassing, Artos. Come on.
Okay,
Okay, that's it.
Much better.
Yes.
All right, what's the damage?
That's not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I deal 3.
Yes, 3
And-
slashing.
I'll use Unwavering Mark, so it will have disadvantage on any attack roll that doesn't target me. So yeah, there's that.
All right, good. You just attracted his attention.
Yeah, I like to imagine like what he does is like maybe it's just like his eyes flash red as he looks at the boar, and the boar's eyes flash red, and now it's looking at him, and like that's the mark, kind of.
Ooh, that's cool.
That makes sense.
That's cool.
The boar's eyes are already red, so
Redder.
They're getting redder.
It's like it
so-
flashes for a bit, you know. It's like
Yeah.
a taunt, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. Lord Harte rolls a death save, and that's a natural 20. He wakes up with 1 hit point. He's like,
Okay.
he's like, oh, yes. He's like, oh, that hurt. It's going to take more than a boar to bring me down.
2 boars.
I respect Lord Hart. I actually like this.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Ethan, who swings twice and hits twice.
Nice.
Okay, he got some good hits in there. We got 2 good hits in with his sword. Next up is the wild boar, who is going to try to attack you, Artos. What is your AC?
16.
Alright, the second one manages to get through,
Yeah.
and it deals a lot of damage.
Oh god, this boar is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, you take 10 piercing damage from the tusks.
Ooh. I'm good though. I'm good.
Yeah. How good are you? Let me check.
I'm 18 out of 28.
Okay, yeah, you can take 2 more hits from this thing.
Yeah.
So it just hits you with a squeal.
It's like with the boar, I don't need to be. The healer doesn't need to be there for a boar. Oh god, it's an omega boar.
I'm gonna second win.
Alright,
So just to be sure, like if I. Wow!
Wow!
Feeling it.
For realsies, all the ones.
I'll strike.
Oh,
I'll strike
God.
with my battle axe again.
Alright.
Wow! Artos, what's going on, buddy?
Hog moves so he can flank with you.
Easy.
So
Okay, it's
roll it
still
again.
a
Still
12.
a 12.
I'll roll it again.
Yeah, I didn't tell you, so roll again. 19, there you go. 8, much
slash-
better.
there you go.
Hate, hope.
And that is exactly what was needed to bring this monster down. How do you finish it?
Like as he's like, I imagine like what he does is sort of because I think Artos is not the strongest man, so he relies more on technique or like relies more on like practice. So he does he bashes its tusk for a bit to keep it like stunned, like to keep it like reeling and recoiling, like he does the blunt, like the side of the axe.
Yeah.
He smashes it and then he kind of like cleaves the forehead like downward.
Nice.
You kind of just
Alright.
end it in one fell swoop.
Yes. Alright, Sir Hog is helping Lord Hart to his feet, and Lord Hart says, "Ooh, that was exhilarating."
Yeah, Artos sort of gives like a this time Artos is actually like kind of grinning and just says like that was a very good hit, but it seems like you're still fine. I'm impressed, Lord Hart.
Yep. Says the wife says, I'm tough as an old hit. My wife, as the men say back home, they call me Old Hickory because I'm tough as an old hickory tree.
That is certainly right. And just like, well, I sort of I will handle the bar. You should treat your wounds. I don't think Lady Sylvie would much appreciate seeing her father like this.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright.
And before this is over, like Artos sort of goes to Sir Hog and just says, just like what's this? You did very well. You're Ethan, yes?
This is, yes, my lord.
He nods and just says, nice to have a good night under my service. And there's like
Absolutely.
and just say,
This is
yeah.
absolutely. Once Lady Sylvie is with you, I will happily swear my oath to serve and protect both her and you.
he nods and just says, that would be very fine. And well, I have to call the other knights to handle the bar. And he pats him at the back and then sort of leaves.
Yeah, and then you hear what's her name? Who is the knight in charge of leading your foxhounds?
Owena.
Yeah.
Owena, you hear what I say? Just like, yeah, hey, we got another boar! We have another boar! Guys, get out! I'm just gonna sit over here. I'll just sit over here. I'm not doing that. You guys can handle it though. You're good.
Artos comes back and just goes to Owena. Did any hounds die?
This is no, but we are fighting a boar though. And she points, and you see that your knights are dismounted, armed with boar spears, and they're poking a boar that's at least as large as the one you brought down.
Okay, I'll leave you guys to it. I like how Owena's just probably sitting at the rock. Okay, guys, this is your training. Do it, guys.
Yeah, she's her responses. Yeah, she's basically, yes, dude, you guys, I'm just gonna sit over here and not do anything. All right, and now we're going to cut back to the castle. It's
Finn and Isaac.
Yep.
Yeah, Finn and Isaac. It's about lunchtime at this point.
Isaac's just sitting, rubbing his temple, sitting with Finn. I would have told Finn, and I'm sure Finn would have heard most of that conversation. Yeah. And Isaac goes, I honestly don't know, Finn. I honestly don't know. I'm having a little bit trouble figuring out what Sylvie's deal is. But we're gonna have to tell Artos. And we're going to have to at least let him decide whether or not we want to put stocks in this alliance, this union, or come up with a different plan.
Finn will just sit there, like for a while, not saying anything in front of the fireplace, and eventually just says, "There's a lot of ways to make people disappear."
I know there is, but I don't want to have to resort to that unless it is absolutely necessary. There have been too many people who have killed each other for these stupid political games. I want to try and do it as clean as possible.
That's why you're his advisor. The thing is, though, how are things gonna play out, though? Even if we told him.
Well, depending on how Artos feels, he might still want to marry. He might want to take that chance, and we will have to deal with it. We will have to find a way to make sure that nobody knows that that child is not his. We'll have to take precautions.
It would be difficult. As you
I have some sneaking suspicions that I might be able to come up with some solutions to help alleviate that. At least
changing a baby's race? Is that even possible?
Okay, Finn.
Okay.
Make a medicine check with advantage to draw on your knowledge of poison.
Come on. 15.
15.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are you gonna try to kill the baby? Is that
no,
poison?
No, let's hear.
That depends.
Yeah,
actually. I was gonna say that depends on whether or not you consider abortion to be murdering the baby, because you know a combination of plants that can abort a pregnancy.
All right.
Yeah.
This is sometimes used to get rid of bastard children.
Yeah.
So.
Isaac,
you want to use it?
Yeah, Isaac would probably have been known that was something that Finn would say, and Isaac would say no. We are not doing that.
Well, if you can't abort it, if you can't change it,
there are other solutions to this problem. All right, and I can handle it. But more importantly, Finn, between us. We need to know what Artos wants.
The kid will suffer, though. Either way.
The kid will suffer, and I have suffered. You do know that I grew up in not a great place, but I persevered. I strived to do what I needed to do to survive.
Sometimes. This is where Finn's entire expressions goes really dark. And he just says, sometimes a mark like this never heals. Sometimes it might linger in all your life, causing you everything. And I mean everything.
That is true. But that's not my decision to make. And to be perfectly honest, Finn, I want Artos to lead. I want somebody good to lead.
That's
Amora.
why what's
Well,
under
this
the
part of
rug
Amora anyway.
is our duty.
Well,
To sweep all the dirt, pave way for his lead. That's my job.
and my job is to make sure that we do not turn into savages like so many others. And I walk out.
So before you go, what is your passive perception?
Me?
Yes.
13.
13. Okay. And Finn, what is yours?
12. This is gonna fucked up.
Okay, excellent.
No.
Excellent. All right. Around noon, Artos returns, and he brings with him not one, but 3 colossal boars. But each one of these monsters is as big as a horse.
Yeah, like Isaac goes, well done, Artos. You certainly did well on the hunt.
My liege, are you hurt?
Not just. Not,
I look like Finn just rushes as he sees.
Oh, right, the
wounds.
king! I forgot about him.
No.
Lordship
Artos
dude,
took some damage
actually.
too. So
Yes.
Oh, yes!
yeah. Finn don't
Artos
care
put the
about
hands
Lord
up and
Harte
it
or
just-
anyone else.
I always wanted to say this. It is just a flesh wound. Look after Lord Hart.
Nice.
There we
And
go.
I kind of point to Lord Hart. He probably looks like shit right now.
Tara!
And
Tara, come here!
I just kind.
Artos needs
I
help.
just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tara.
No, not
sorry.
me. Oh god.
Finn
Lord
just
Harte.
ignores you completely and just directs Tara to heal your wound. Yeah.
I whispered to Tara, "Go to Lord Hart first."
Tara says, are you sure, my lord?
Yes, I can handle a bit. You can come back to me after the rest of the knights have been taken care of.
Okay.
Them first before me.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir, right away, sir. And she goes over and begins administering.
I get off my horse, and the thing is, even though Artos is not like the most socially like aware person, I feel like he can feel that there's something up with you two.
Yes.
Like, he gets up, he gets off the horse, looks at you two, and just says, "I need to talk with both of you."
Certainly. Shall we go to your quarters?
Sure.
Yes, somewhere a bit private, and he sort of like, after we kind of get there, he just looks at both of you and just says, "I know I'm not the sharpest spear on the rack, but what is going on?"
Complications. We have a lot to discuss.
Before we talk, Finn would like to make sure there's no one else.
Following us.
Yep. Or eavesdropping.
Mm,
Perception? What would that be?
sure. Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, natural one! He looks into the closet.
How did you become the spy master?
That's a
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, you look and immediately you're distracted by
Yeah.
that ass of Sylvie. But she's like, "Oh my lord, are you okay? I
Nope.
heard that something happened
Slash
during
the door.
battle. During the battle with the boar. Just what happened?
Finn
Are
doesn't know how to react to this, so he's like smashed the door closed. We're all clear.
Alright. Alright. So
Don't you guys have message?
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what
message.
I do.
I'm
Finn
messaging
serve
you.
as a
Arthur.
I have
relay.
message.
Yeah.
Yes, I have message, but I just forgot to use it.
Yes. Well, look,
Yeah,
it's the first session. I'm
Yeah.
getting used to
I'm
this.
I'm pretty sure that if we have very private conversations, we only talk in message.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have it, but like you guys, I can respond back to your message,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
we,
yeah.
we both of us have message, so we'll just relay
Yeah.
the information to you.
Right. Well, if we're in the quarters, we could just say that we've whether it be through message or not, that we've relayed the current situation.
Yeah.
About
Artos, Do you tell him that you already talked to Lady
Isaac
Sylvie?
does try to be honest with you. So yes, he does.
Artos sort of claps his hands together and just like, I'd rather that you told me before you've done that.
Look, I did
And-
not know what I was dealing with. I apologize, and I had to work fast.
Fine. But next time, I'd rather that you, if there's something like this again, you target the weaker link.
I guess that was a mistake on my part. You're right. I should have went after Ethan and see if I could get more information out of.
But either way, I don't think this changes anything.
What's the plan? Do we kill them?
I still no. And just like, we won't kill anyone. It is simple. And
Do
just
they
like
disappear?
no, they do not. We will marry them and they will be our allies. And he kind of crosses his leg and Artos just says, I don't know much about marriages or social politics or any of that situation. But when it comes to battle, when it comes to allies that you can't trust completely, mercenaries, those that are not within your own battalion, if you want to develop trust, and you have to recognize that you're on the same side, if, and only if, Lady Sylvie chooses to damn me and my family, she chooses to damn her entire family as well.
She already
If you put mercenaries,
did
yeah,
this.
wait,
To
yes,
disgrace
before our marriage.
Yes.
Before our marriage, it does not count. It wasn't during our marriage, and for all I care, the son that may be within, or, well, the child within Lady Sylvie, they will be my child. It is that simple.
Finn, when you say that, Finn doesn't say anything. He just raises his right hand, and taps his shoulder and just bows. Yep.
Isaac nods and says, "Very well. We will move
And-
forward with the marriage."
Yeah, and he kind of he looks towards to Isaac and just says, from the way you put it, Lady Sylvie is very, well, at least she knows how to handle politics.
Isaac takes a deep breath and says, "If I were to be perfectly honest, I believe Lady Sylvie is about as capable of working with politics as I am, or perhaps maybe even more skilled."
Then that will be good, as she will be in our side. Even if you can't completely trust her, she cannot betray us, for if she does, she damns herself as well.
Very well, my lord.
Isaac, make an intelligence check.
Come
'Cause
on.
I'm very intelligent.
Come on. Oh, no.
17.
Yeah, you are pretty intelligent. It occurs to you suddenly that she doesn't need to damn the entire house, just Artos.
Yeah.
I mean, something.
With
if
having an
something
heir and the owner of the house
if-
dies, you know.
If something happens to him, it could be that'd be so tragic. But it won't be that bad, especially if the wedding night resulted in a child.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Artos-
Isaac has been thinking about
could
that
be
in the
in
back
trouble.
of his head.
Artos could be in trouble.
Yeah,
That
Isaac
is-
thinks for a moment.
Yeah.
Thinks for a moment, but this is the thing about Isaac, and this is something that I'm starting to form about his character. Is that Isaac really does like Artos because these are reasonable, logical things to say, and it's signs of a good person who he wants to be a leader.
Yeah.
He really does. And Isaac kind of thinks for a moment, and he says, You do know, Artos, that this means that you will have a mark on your back. You will have.
He kind of nods and he just says, and if that happens, and both of you still live, reveal all the information that the son will be a bastard, or the daughter will be a bastard, so it's illegitimate.
Very well. We are here to serve you, Artos. If that is the plan, that is the plan.
But he does say though towards, although next time like I said, tell me before anything else. I am the Lord.
I will hold.
He kind of just says, he does say, I trust both of you. That's why you are part of my council. Do not leave me out of it again. But afterwards, he doesn't really say much. But he looks towards Finn and he just says, I do like you to keep a lookout. And just say, if anyone wishes to do harm on me, kill them. Or try to interrogate them. You have all the authority to do so.
You can trust me with my life. Yep.
Alright. Anyway, we have a wedding to attend to. And I will have a talk with Lady Sylvie myself. At some point. But not now.
Do you need to be alone with her? Or do I
Yes, that is the bet.
Do I get to guard
No,
you?
just...
Okay.
I'm more than capable of handling myself, Finn. Thank you. And he sort of just kind of leaves and sort of gets ready for the wedding.
Finn will turn to Isaac and just the most disturbed look across his face.
Don't worry, Finn. We will be able to handle this. I have some thoughts about plans for the future. And these are plans that I'll have to properly cook in the cauldron.
You know what? In the meantime, I'll call Mina.
Very well. I will head to my quarters.
Alright, you head to your quarters.
Okay. For the open knowledge, Mina is Finn's, mother figure. That's where they bring in the group of rogues that, now becomes the housekeeping spies. So yeah, Finn will call upon someone to look out for anything that's suspicious. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, let's have someone just says, suspicious, suspicious. There was something suspicious there, sir. We did see something suspicious, actually. I was wondering about what... I'm not sure I'd call it suspicious, but it's curious, anyhow.
Who is he talking to?
You're talking to your agent that you assigned.
Okay, cool. So yeah.
Yeah, I did see something suspicious.
Go ahead.
Yeah, one might even call it sus. Lady Aline.
Damn it.
Yeah. Lady Aline. She seemed pretty distraught. She was talking with the priestess lady. I wasn't able to get close enough to hear anything, but she seemed pretty upset for some reason. Tara is also seemed, a little out of sorts, like but something, whatever the discussion was, she was shaken about it.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. You're welcome. Also, there's a small matter of what I am owed, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Go to...
What do you owe him?
Well, I would say the rogues in the family probably took on, salaries as any of us do.
Yeah, they're salaried.
So yeah, I would just
give
say,
him a bonus.
I would just say, go to
just...
Maximilian. He'll see to your compensation. He's the steward. He's the steward of the house.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. He is the one who's sharing the money.
He just bows. The man just bows. Yes, sir. Yes,
Before
sir.
you leave, go call Mina. Tell her we need to secure the family.
Right. Yes, of course. Of course. We will be on the alert, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very alert, sir.
Okay, cool.
Very alert.
Finn will leave to talk to Tara, just to see what's about. What is about? Damn it! I'm so worried.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah, Tara. Tara is. She's reading. She's just pushing her spectacles. Just insist on slipping down her nose. She's pushing them back out. She's trying to get the pronunciation of the vows. Right, trying to psych herself up for the wedding.
All right. Finn will knock on the door. Tara, it's me.
It's you. Don't start with me like that, Finn.
Okay. Finn just smiles under his mask. But yeah, no one will see it. And then he would just say, I've heard a little bird told me that apparently Lady Sylvie has talked with you.
Lady Elaine, not Sylvie.
Yeah.
Elaine, not Sylvie, the younger sister.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Lady Elaine was the one who talked.
Yeah, Elaine talked to you. Yeah.
Jesus, that's my business. If you want me to tell anybody else about your confessions,
I know.
Oh, oh shit! Oh, Tara ain't fucking around.
Yeah, there's one thing she doesn't fuck around with. It's with this. It's with confidentiality.
I know, Tara, but currently we might have a threat to the house. And that is why I want to be absolutely sure that whatever Lady Elaine told you would not cause any harm to the family.
What's the threat?
I cannot tell you that.
Well, then I certainly can't tell you what Lady Elaine told me either. And
Can
please,
you
if
at
you don't
least
have
tell
anything,
me? Oh, all right. I don't need the full details.
Sir Finn, if you don't have, if this is all it is, if you're just going to play Spy Master with me, and you don't have anything concrete, please just, if there's nothing solid, just please leave me alone. I need to prepare. I'm not good in front of crowds.
I know. All right, Tara, I'm sorry, but I don't need full details. Just tell me, do you consider this message to be harmful to the family? I will trust your judgment if you say no.
She thinks for a moment and says, not our family. And then she just ignores you and goes back to reading from the book.
Alright. I'll leave you be. Alright, Finn leaves.
Alright, and what does Isaac do in the meantime?
I don't know, actually. I guess Isaac is kind of like, this wedding is not going the way that he thought it was gonna go, and
it's gonna be red wedding.
It's gonna be fine. I guess Isaac is just kind of walking the rounds around the castle, waiting for when the ceremony is going to start, and just going to do his best to keep composed. Keep diligent. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. You gotta walk around the castle. Okay. Do you? All right. So as you do, one of the servants says, "Sir, you look a little nervous, sir. You need something to drink."
Do I know this servant?
Yeah.
It's Dingle fuck.
No. Yeah, you do that. I'm changing your name to Chuckle Fuck. No, it's her name is Maria. She's been with you for several years at this point. You need something to drink? You need to lie down, sir? What's going on? Okay.
I'm just frazzled. It is a long day of work today, and
so just sit down, just relax. If you need a drink, just let us know, or something to eat, let us know. We got a lot of work to finish. I'll be glad when Artos is able to evict these people and we can get back to normal.
Yeah, some sort of normal. Maybe I will have that drink.
Alright, that sounds good.
I kind of take the glass. After thinking about everything, I will try and sniff it and see if I smell anything that seems off about it.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
But Isaac is also frazzled. 5!
Smells funny. Maybe it's your paranoia. Maybe it's the nerves. Maybe it's the fact that it's alcohol. But it smells funny.
Well, with that check and that description, Isaac just places
the simplest
it down.
Solution would be to feed it to one of the dogs and see what the result is.
I'm not gonna hurt one of my precious little poochers.
He'll rather hurt himself.
I'll give this to Finn and say you need a drink.
Finn never takes any drinks from anybody.
Isaac will just place it down and then he'll just walk on. Yeah.
All right. So Finn, you said you never take anything from anybody.
Take any drinks or food from anybody.
Okay, that's good because I was going to say that'll make it a bit hard to accept your paycheck.
No. You'll happily take them.
All right.
Yeah. So how much do I get? Please tell me 100. Tell me it's 100 gold piece.
You get room and board.
Ah, yes. Free room and board. That is the best kind of pay.
All right.
So, do we go to the wedding, I guess? Or
Is it
is there
wedding
any
time?
other
Yes.
things for me?
Okay.
Unless anybody has anything else to do, it's marriage time.
No, that's so
Yeah, I'll talk to her after the wedding, just so that she's locked in.
And then we get to
Get out
deal
of
with
this
this.
one.
Yeah.
Yep. Then we're in it for the long haul.
By the way, I just want to ask the
Alright.
DM. So, normally with this wedding, when this finishes, will the guests be leaving like really
Yes.
soon, just right after,
They'll be leaving the next
or
day.
next
yes.
day? Okay.
The next day.
All right. So
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying this. Finn would have the guards and the spies, to secure the place until all the guests left their territory. So making
Yeah,
sure everyone's
obviously.
safe. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yep.
I mean, leaving your territory basically means crossing the drawbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
That's true.
It's good to be small.
All right, yeah, let's secure. Alrighty, so let's start the wedding march back up. Suitably dramatic, suitably noble, I guess you could say, for Artos. Artos, how are you feeling now that the moment is finally upon you?
I mean, he would probably feel better if he did not know that Sylvie was but
A lying
I mean,
whore, yes.
yeah, a lying whore. But I mean, it's still sort of like Artos just feels like, okay, like his family's progressing. He does feel like he's moving forward in the world, so he does take it with a bit of pride, and he wants this to go as well as possible, despite all the underground intrigue that's going on. So he's trying to just keep his composure and keep calm. Basically, he's just the same stoic self.
Yeah.
All right. So the wedding proceeds as a wedding should. Let me stop music because I can't think. Lord Harte leads his daughter down the aisle. You stand before Tara, and she reads off the vows. She only stumbles over a couple words, which is. Although you do notice she seems a little nervous. You affirm your vows, and then we get to the interesting part,
Oh, fuck.
which is when Tara says, "Okay, so you have all said your vows, but before I pronounce you married, if anyone has any reason that these two should not be married." Or any objections, speak now or forever
Ethan
hold
might
your
do
peace.
something. Ethan might do
Yeah.
something. Oh, no.
Kind of.
Make it, Finn. Make an insight check. No disrespect to Ethan. Make an insight check.
Come on.
God, Ethan might ruin
16.
this entire thing. We should have done something to Ethan for a bit, like knock him out for the wedding.
Yeah.
No, we should have.
We should
You should have, but it's too late now. With the 16, you see Ethan is gripping his sword a little tighter than usual.
All right. You know what? Finn.
Otherwise, he's not doing anything. He's gripping his sword just a little tighter than usual.
All right. Finn is gonna train his weapons. He's, as always, perching on the beam.
Yeah.
He's gonna train his weapon directly at Ethan. In any slightest sign that he may go off, he's gonna shoot him.
All right. He doesn't
Isaac?
go off.
Does
Ethan does not
Isaac-
go.
Okay.
What does
okay.
Isaac do?
Isaac was just curious if he even noticed Ethan do this. Or
Make an
Ethan.
insight check. You're keeping an eye on him too.
Okay.
You don't want his. Yeah.
Natural 20.
That's what's funny. All right. With that, throughout the wedding, you notice that Ethan has been he's been clenching and unclenching his sword. Just like he's not letting go of it, but he's squeezing it and then releasing it. It could easily be an attack on nerves, but the way that he's you can see that the way he's side-eyeing Artos, it's not friendly.
Yeah.
Something else you've noticed, however, is that young Eileen is shifting in her seat nervously. That's something else you've noticed. And when Tara says, "Speak now or forever hold your peace," Eileen stands up and says, I have a reason.
Oh no!
And everyone just looks at her like, what? Wait, what the fuck? What is this?
It wasn't Ethan. Ethan is a red herring. Not like this.
And yeah, she is beat red, like completely embarrassed to have all eyes in the room on her. And then she says, stammering, she says, my sister was unfaithful to her husband to be.
Oh no!
She has Ethan's child inside of her.
Damn it!
That is just outright. Ethan's just like, how dare you accuse me of that? You impugn my honor, miss. My honor. I've been like a brother to you. It's just absolute bedlam, just shouting like, no, what the heck? Why? No, yes.
Oh fuck.
Isaac is just standing back, all dumbfounded that this happened the way that it did, and just he just says under his breath, "Shit."
Yep.
Is it chaos? Like, what else is happening? Are they the two siblings?
Chaos. Yeah, Sylvie. Taking a quick glance at Sylvie, you see like the blood is just completely drained from her face at this accusation.
I kinda put my hand up, and the great thing about tieflings, I have thaumaturgy.
Nah.
And I tell everyone to keep silent.
Yeah, you hold up your thaumaturgy and you just say silence.
Yeah.
And I kind of look
booming voice.
I kind of just I say to everyone, what's this? I just say towards what's her name? Sorry. Elaine. I look towards her and I just say what's this? Many years ago, I have bed another woman without any wife to be. But does that make me unfaithful? I do not think so. And I look towards lady, what's her name? Sylvie, and just like, and we are not married yet. For that, I don't find it unfaithful. For love is quite, I don't know what is the word, but
she doesn't love you. She loves
love.
Ethan.
I put my hand up and I just say, love, marriage does not need it. Everyone here knows, all of us know, that this is so that our houses could be stronger, and it will become stronger. And I want our houses to be stronger. Do not ruin it with such naive. I don't know how to put the words in. Like
naive actions.
Ideas. Have you realized what you have done? Everyone here has heard your accusation, both noble and peasant. You have made shame on both of our houses and our family. Do you not feel that? Look around you.
She says, I absolutely do. I absolutely do feel shame.
Then if you want, and then I stop her.
We're talking about it. And then there's just a gasp, like, and she points to Finn and Isaac.
Oh, they heard you. Are you serious? Finn
is not even. How does she know where Finn is?
She doesn't know where Finn is, but she's pointing at Isaac. She says, I heard them. He was talking with your spy master, and they were talking about it. And they were
I put my hand up.
Sister.
I put my hand up and I just look at her and I just say, if you wish to keep your tongue, I suggest you leave.
Isaac, at this point, seeing that, he just says, please, everyone. Let me say this. We are all very, 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 very tense right now. accusations, revelations, whether you want to call it the information. What we need to know is that this right here, this man, has proven his faith towards this alliance. He has proven his faith towards a better future. Squabbling between us all will lead to nothing. But I hold faith that Artos Hywel can lead us all. And I ask for you to have that faith as well. Can I make a persuasion check?
What's that?
Sure.
Oh no.
No, persuasion.
Just plain persuasion.
I'm gonna take reliable talent for 19.
Nice.
19. Nice.
20.
All right, you do that. You do that. At that point, Tara's going to speak up, and she's going to say, and while everyone's thinking about this, Tara's going to speak up. She's going to say,
Can I?
if this is, she says, if this is, I don't know if these accusations are true or not, but if this is true, I can't go through with this wedding until we have ascertained the truth. And she closes her book.
I say,
if you want to lead in
I guess.
honor, if she says honor begins at home, and if your house, if you cannot trust honor from your own wife, then what can we do? And then what can you trust?
Oh my!
I nod and I just say, then so be it.
And
Then we shall determine if this is true. Then.
Finn, what did you say you were going to do?
I thought Elena was gonna continue talking, so I was gonna knock her out, sneaking up.
Yes,
behind
I
her.
figured.
But apparently now it's Tara, and she declares this. So fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, I was the one who was the tipping point? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
you persuaded her. You said that we need to lead in honor, and Artos is going to lead us in honor, and that persuaded her.
Which is not what we intended her to do.
But yeah, you know what?
Welcome.
That's
Welcome
fine.
Welcome to the Game of Thrones, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you'd like, we can not do this campaign and try something else.
No,
No, I
this is amazing.
like
No,
this.
this
I
is
love
amazing.
this.
We're just
This
like
is-
this is great.
It's a very different kind of you have to think a lot about what you're saying, which I like. It's definitely a different feel. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I think about it and I just say, then we shall ascertain if these accusations are true, and then we shall we'll have a wedding another day.
all right. And Sylvie just says, "Don't listen to them. Like, my sister's just jealous. Don't listen to them."
I say out loud, if you have nothing to hide, you shall not be nervous.
I'm not nervous. But I'm not nervous. But I don't see why we can't get it done now. I mean, if this is all just accusations and hearsay, I mean, she said it herself.
Finn,
It wasn't even her.
Lady Sylvie is
It wasn't even
talking.
her idea.
While Lady Sylvie is talking, Finn appears right behind our Lord Artos and just says, "My Lord, it's time for you to leave." Yeah.
I nod and I just say, then I still need to talk to Lord Harte about certain arrangements, and I just say,
Hart is just like, what is just looking at it. He's just sitting there, just the head in it, face in his head, just completely mortified by this turn of events.
yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Lord Harte real quick, because I think there's a solution that keeps our houses both in an alliance. I have an idea.
Finn is
But
gonna
it's kind
escort
of,
both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually really Game of Thrones what I'm gonna do, but like, it's a suggestion that I think Artos would make, just so that we can get the alliance to go through.
All right.
I sort of after Lord Harte, like I kind of really apologize because I want Isaac and Finn to be here, by the way.
We asked
And I want to make
you
sure
to leave the entire, wedding church and to
maybe this is like a
Yeah.
conversation that Isaac, Artos, Finn, and Lord Hog have outside the church.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, at this point, no. Sylvie just like, no. Why can't we go through this? Why would you believe these lies, Artos? Why would you impugn?
I do not. And I point towards our priestess, like, as she said, she can't go through with it, so what else can we do?
She says, Tara says, we can always test for it.
All right.
How are we going to test? How do we test for it? She says, it's simple. The wedding need not be put off any. Not to the truth. She doesn't cast spells. But she knows, but she does say, Finn, can you brew up some tansy tea for us, please?
I just says with my pleasure.
And
I go.
I'd like all of you to make an insight check on Sylvie, please.
On Sylvie.
Yes.
Please don't tell me she's gonna try something.
9.
9.
Oh,
we are so
God.
We are all fucked.
Yeah, she seems confident that okay, yeah, I'll be able to do this.
I low-key think she has a resistance to it, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, if she suggested it, she knew what it was.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. If you're gonna make an intelligence check.
Intelligence, just
Finn,
plain.
Finn, make a plain intelligence check. Yes, sir.
Come
See if you can
on.
push something.
15.
15. Okay, interesting. All right. So putting the clues together. Based on everything you found, you think that Eileen went and told Tara that she suspected that her sister was pregnant with another man's child.
Easy deduction. Anything else?
Yeah. Easy deduction. Beyond that, you also believe that you also believe that you're not the only one who's made this deduction. Based on the way everyone's reacting, you think Sir Ethan probably knows.
Yeah.
He probably has already put this together, and he may try to pull something as the tea is being brewed. The problem is, you are the one who's going to be brewing the tea.
Yep. And
Okay, as long as the tea isn't tampered with, it should be fine, right?
yeah.
Tansy tea is going to be used if the dosage is going to be that it's going to make Sylvie sick, but it shouldn't kill her. Tansy is basically poison.
Yeah.
The point is to make her sick enough that the baby dies if she has one. And if she does, her reaction, the way her body reacts, will tell us whether or not the child has died.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up. What the hell?
Yeah, it is it is fucked up, but
God, I don't even think Artos wants that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing.
one way to tell, but
Artos has the call as to whether or not he does that or not.
Should we do that, Artos?
Or shall we find another?
I do want to talk to Lord Harte first. I will discuss the Lord Harte. What's the best course of action
the whole
for both
scenario happens.
This whole scenario is
and then
fucked.
No,
yeah.
and
I wanna.
Yeah, I escort you guys to a private location, and then you guys.
Right. Lord Harte.
Yeah,
Lord Harte.
Because
Yeah, he says, "My Lord Artos, I am so sorry."
I put my hand up and I just say, no worries, and just say in full confidence, my spy master and Isaac did hear some things about, well, let's say, a relationship between Ethan and Lady Sylvie, as heard by my spy master, but that does not need to be confirmed.
Yes, listen, I'm Lord Artos, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm an honorable man.
Wait, I do say, I want our alliance to go through. I want our houses to be joined.
He says, yes, as do I.
And lastly, I do say that. But these accusations, as told by your younger daughter, will always be up in the air.
He says, and if they are true, then I cannot in good conscience let Sylvie marry you.
But I can marry your younger daughter. For she hasn't done anything.
Nice.
Boy, it's just, I don't even know anymore. It's like I said, this is just a shattering moment for him.
I say that is the only way I can see that we can do a clean marriage without any sort of, well, repercussions. But it is a tough decision. I will allow you to think on it.
All right. It's as you said that you hear yelling coming from the chapel, and then one of your knights bursts in and says, "Sir, Ethan just kidnapped your bride."
God damn it.
Yep. And there's that.
Yeah, he just, you want us to chase him down, sir?
Look towards Lord Harte. I look towards Lord Harte first, actually. Do we need to trouble ourselves with this?
Lord Harte is just saying, he looks up and he says, the wedding is off. All right, we can discuss an alliance in other terms.
I nod and I just say,
For
then
now,
that will be it.
Bring my daughter back. And bring that traitorous knight as well.
Oh shit. Oh shit. To be fair though, nothing has really bad happened to us actually. It's really their house that starts gonna real from this.
Yeah, but it's in our territory.
Oh god.
That's why Isaac was trying to turn this disaster into something that would make Artos look really. And well, I was trying to boost your speech because it was amazing. All
right.
And I was just like, yeah, I guess we gotta go and solve this.
Yeah, let's go get Ethan. To be fair though, I was actually really surprised that Eileen was going to be the one to speak. I was pleasantly surprised. I was actually very wow, damn.
She pulled herself out of the shadows just in time to disrupt your happy ending.
Happy ending, kind of debatable, but
yeah.
Congrats, Eileen. Now you're gonna be the center of attention because you're gonna get married to me. Congratulations.
No, she's not.
JK. No.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to. Either this alliance is probably gonna fall through, or we're gonna
it's
just
probably on a different term.
Like, I would maybe
or something like that.
We'll figure that out afterwards.
Right now you're
chasing after.
You need to grab your horses and get going.
Yeah. Oh right, yes. Okay, we get on our horses and go.
All right.
All right.
Do we catch up with them?
Make an animal handling check and see if you do.
Yes, this is the first time I got proficiency in animal handling.
Oh wait,
I'm a horse person.
Yo, horses loves me.
All of us.
Yeah. Isaac, yes. If you're chasing after them, then absolutely yes.
Oh Jesus! Can I talk to my horse and tell him to go real fast?
We don't have the time, though.
All right. Okay.
Yes, it's called digging your spurs into its All right.
11.
It's
11.
okay.
All right.
I think you and Finn are gonna be fine. I'm probably gonna be lagging behind.
Okay, and I need to make Sir Hogg's his check.
Oh, Sir Hogg is chasing us. Well, okay.
No, he's gonna make an animal handling check to try to outrun you.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
If I'm riding, I'm inspiring Artos.
Yeah.
All right, so Artos has been inspired, and
do I roll a 1d6?
Yes.
If you want to, yeah.
Oh.
26.
26.
All right, yeah, Artos, you see him in the distance.
Just to be clear, DM, Finn will always have Gift of Alacrity on him. Just so you know. Yeah. When the day
for
starts.
initiative.
Yeah. For the day
All right, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, Finn and Artos, you are able to catch up within like 20 minutes of setting out from your castle.
All right. How far away are we?
You're about 400 feet. Enough that you can hear Sylvie just berating Ethan. Like, what the fuck was that? What was that? What is this? Why?
Can we get to them?
Artos and Isaac do.
Well, what about Finn?
Isaac. Sorry, Finn. Artos and Finn. Isaac is lagging behind.
Okay, so I'm not there. I can't do it. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, you guys do you.
All right. Just saying, like, what are their status? Like, is Ethan grabbing? Like, what are their position wise? Is Ethan grabbing?
She's been slung. Sylvie has been slung over Ethan's shoulder, fireman's carry style.
Damn it.
Ethan is also wearing full plate armor, but he can't use his shield and his sword. He can only use one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a skilled enough knight that he can guide the horse with just his legs.
All right. So I'm just saying, if we're getting into range, like within 80 feet, well, Finn will try to shoot.
A horse or
it's hard decision, isn't it? If I shoot the horse, maybe the horse will, crack, and then both of them will tumble and be in danger.
True.
But
Well, I have an idea. I mean, like, I just need to get to 120 feet, but we're like 400 feet away, right?
yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to just catch up first. So, like, what do we have to roll to kind of get to gain on them?
Or are we gaining on them already? Right?
Yeah, you're gaining on them right now. Cool. You'll be.
Then it's
with
like you will do your thing within 120 feet first.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. When I'm at 120 feet, and maybe I need an extra like 110 feet first, and I grab my family heirloom of the javelin of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't shoot it at them, but I shoot it at the ground in front of them, so it sort of like stops the horse in its tracks.
Nice.
And like
try startle it.
Startle it and then make it stop.
All right, you throw it, it smashes onto the ground. There's this, and the lightning explodes, and the horse just rears, letting it. And it takes a moment for Ethan to get it under control, during which time you're able to catch up.
All right. At the about range of 80 feet, Finn is gonna shoot his bow at the horse, try to kill it because the horse already stopping. So,
Alright, so you're gonna shoot the horse and try to kill it.
Yep, try to kill it. What? Come on. Fuck. Jesus. This is
all right.
terrible. Nope.
Finn and Artos roll for initiative.
Yep. Initiative time. 20.
Man, you really thought. Oh, I love low initiative. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I have a buddy in a different campaign who he just can't roll above a 5 to save his life.
What horses are we riding, by the way? What type of horses? Is it war horse?
Probably.
Or no?
Probably. Let me check.
Probably warhorse, right?
It might be a riding horse, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
riding horse. I'll probably riding horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, riding horse. You didn't have time to get the good horses out.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right.
Damn it.
All right. Works out. Okay, so Finn, what do you do?
Since I'm riding on a horse, I don't know if this suffice. I have the steady aim feature. Do I get to use that on a horse? And let the horse carry it? This. Boink. I can use a bonus action to grant advantage on myself. But I can't move myself. But I'm on a horse. So.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
That's an interesting.
Yeah, because he technically hasn't moved. He's riding something that's moving for him.
Not if the horse moves. You need to keep still first. The horse. The horse will be able to move afterwards, though.
Okay. Then if that's the case, okay, cool. I'll let the horse be steady for a while, so give myself advantage on short bow and shoot him in the head. Come on. Oh, thank God.
20.
Thank God.
You have advantage.
I have advantage.
Yes,
There's a 20 hit.
All these rolls. Jesus.
It's like 1. Does it hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thanks. because advantage, so sneak attack applies.
Oh, you're gonna just flat out kill him.
Yeah.
Wait, who are you shooting?
He's shooting the horse.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
You're not shooting hog, are you?
No,
Okay.
I'm shooting the horse. Sorry. Clarify.
Okay.
I'm shooting
sorry,
the horse.
sorry.
Like
For
I
a
said
moment, I was
before.
like, I think Hog just got annihilated by that, but I think the horse is dead.
The horse got annihilated by that, and they are flung to the ground.
All right. Cool. So that's it for me. Action, bonus action, movement, done. The horse.
Right. So how far are you from them?
I believe 80 feet. But the horse still carries me, so I don't know. How far are the riding horse?
60 feet for the horse. 60
All right,
feet.
then I get into 20 feet of them, as they are
Okay.
prone on the ground. So, you know.
All right. Let me see here. What can Ethan do? Because Sylvie at this point can only cower on the ground.
Yep.
All right, Ethan is going to stand up. He's going to pull the javelin out, and he's going to hurl it at you, Finn.
Do it.
He gets 2 attacks. What is your AC?
16. Terrible.
All right, the first one hits.
Ah, that hurts.
Yeah, the second one, however, as you reel back, misses. So you take 7 piercing damage.
All right, take it.
Artos, what are you going to do?
Okay, oh god. I guess I can just knock him out, right? So I'm gonna
Do it.
my horse is gonna I'm like 80 feet away, right? So I'm gonna just before we my horse, because like I know the horse is like a separate creature, so it has its own action, right? So
It's technically going to be moving on your turn.
Movement.
yeah, but it can use its action to dash, so I'll get like 120 feet of movement, right?
Nice.
So I wanna get up right to him, and then I'm just gonna non-lethally attack him with my. Yeah, I don't even count this as a battle just yet, so I'll just use my battle axe instead of my glaive.
All right.
Two-handed. So yeah. Wow.
It's a 7.
Yeah, he catches that on his shield.
I'll action surge. Just so that to prove a point. Yeah.
You didn't
Wow.
get hang on, Artos.
Yeah.
You already used your action surge for today.
No, that was
That was
yesterday. That was the
yesterday.
That was
hunt.
yesterday.
They went on a
hunt?
hunting trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
the
no.
hunt! Right. Oh, the hunt was
this
today.
morning.
Oh,
Hunt was
This morning,
morning.
right? Sorry, my bad. I don't have it. I think I have second win. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
so
gonna have to.
yeah, that's my
yeah.
turn. That's my turn. Yeah, that's my turn.
This it's a bit different. This campaign's a little different from the other campaigns you've been in.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I really
Alright.
need to get there.
Finn, what do you do?
Wait. Oh, okay. Got it. He's at 20 feet of me. So the horse will continue carries me. I will drop my short bow and use my rapier and try to cut him while just go through.
Like a drive-by?
Yeah, like drive by. So I'll probably take an opportunity attack, but I don't fucking care. So rapier, come on. Oh, 24.
Let's
Sweet.
go.
24 hits.
I'm gonna use booming blade, so that will be
you're good.
6 points of. Hold on. Sorry. Slash roll. Oh, wait. At this level, booming blade doesn't do damage immediately.
Yeah, on hit. It does after when used, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's about it.
Tell me this is non-lethal, Finn.
Yeah.
I know your tendencies. Okay, thank you.
You know what? I will try to sort of like cut his arm to disarm him. Disarm.
Yeah, you can't disarm him.
You can't disarm him.
No,
You could probably just back him and bop him in the...
Oh, hold on. Not literally, like in a technical term, disarm him as a game mechanic. More like I just cut his hand. That's it. So yeah. So 12 points
Alright.
of damage. And if he moves, takes 1d8.
So you're right adjacent to him then.
I ride by him, so he gets an opportunity attack on me.
Okay, yeah, so he's getting an opportunity attack on you.
Yep. Because I don't really
Matter,
control
Finn,
the
it's up
horse.
to you.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna attack he's gonna attack your mount.
Yeah, I mean, that seems
That's
fair.
accurate. Yep, that's fair. Go for it.
That is Let me check. So riding horse, he hits.
What's the riding horse AC though? Just curious.
Riding
It's
horse
I got it. It's 10. It's 10.
Oh.
And their HP is 30.
The horse is gonna die. Sorry, horsey. You're gonna
Yeah,
die.
the horse is dead.
Yep.
He just thinks what you slash him, and then he kills your horse immediately.
All right. Do I need to roll
You
for
are-
acrobatics or?
You need to make a dexterity save or
Alright.
fall prone.
Cool.
Yep, you land on your feet.
Oh wait, I have a thing I can do.
Go
As
ahead.
my reaction, if a creature hits a target other than me within 5 feet of you within attack, I can reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 2.
Ooh, so the
So-
horse may live. Let's see.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't you dare kill my horses, you son of a bitch. You know how long it takes to fucking
Breed
take
a
care of them?
horse.
We spent all this money on
Oh
horse.
god damn
Is the horse alive?
Is that it?
Please.
not?
Is the horse alive?
With 1 hit point.
Yes!
Yes.
Let's go! I deflect his... What weapon is he using? sword?
Sword.
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 Yeah, I deflect it a bit with my axe, so there you go.
Nice.
All right. Next up is Sir Hog, who is going to.
Oh,
he's
I'm
gonna
right
toss
next
the
to
sword in
him
there and
then, because it didn't.
What?
Yeah, I didn't drive by him, so drive by. Damn it.
All right. So no, you drove by him.
No, I don't, because
You
the
ran-
horse got
okay, you
stopped,
don't.
right? The
No, it doesn't have
Oh, no.
sentinel.
okay.
You can
got
still
it.
move.
No.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
you drive by. All right. So
Yeah.
Sir Hog is going to toss his sword in the air and pull out a javelin and fling it at the horse.
Oh,
come
you asshole.
on.
What has this
What an
horse done
asshole.
to you?
It carries the guy that slashed him. All right. So that brings it down.
All right.
Damn it.
Dex
Well,
save.
Brings the horse down. Dex save or fall prone.
Come on. 24.
Yeah.
You land on your feet.
Can I say I
Alright,
land
and then-
right next to him, though?
No.
Nah, damn
You're a
it.
distance away. You're like 10 feet away.
All right, cool.
So he is going to grab his sword out of the air. He's going to let his sword fall down, grab it out of the air, and then he's going to take the booming blade damage
Oh,
to go
1d8.
after you,
Sweet.
Finn.
Slash roll, 1d8. 4. It takes 4 extra
Alright.
damage.
Okay, so he's going to take that to go and teach you a lesson.
Come on. Bring it.
All right, he brings it and he hits it.
All right, how much?
10.
All right, cool. Finn,
All right.
like, you see the blade cleaves through his body, like, his shirt, and then there's a slight glimmering underneath it, but, you know, it still, pierces through. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
So you
Once
might want to pull
again,
your glaive out.
yeah, at this point, he has killed one of my horses, attacked one of my subjects. I'm pissed. I pull out my glaive, and I'll strike him from 10 feet away because glaive has reach, right?
Nice.
So yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, please, let's just be like, I really hope that guys just like recognize, oh, he's really using his weapon, like his real weapon. That means he has to roll high, right?
Hey! 22 hits!
The gloves
Oh,
are
no, never
off.
mind. The damage is garbage.
It's alright.
It's, it's better than a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so is that your turn?
Non-lethal. Oh yeah, that's my turn. I can't do much. Yeah, there you
Finn,
go.
what do you do?
Oh wait. Oh sorry. Unwavering mark.
Nice.
Mmm.
Oh, he's
Alright.
not 5 feet within me.
Yeah, you're
sorry.
you're
Yeah.
10
No,
feet
no,
away.
I'm 10 feet away. Never
so-
mind.
It's alright. It's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Finn will use his action to attack. Let's see. Rapier strike. Yeah, it's a 1. It's a 1 because I don't use optional the steady aim. So I miss entirely, almost hitting myself. And then I use my bonus action to disengage and just walks 30 feet away from that dude.
All right. All right. Next up is Sir Hog, who is going to go after Artos. He's going to move so that Artos is between him and Finn
Ah, fuck.
to keep Finn from moving up close.
Alright.
And he is going to attack twice. What is your AC, sir?
16.
He okay. He swings. He Hits twice.
Fucking hell.
Oh god.
Total damage is 14 slashing.
Are you still,
Okay.
Are you still standing?
I'm still up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn, Artos.
Oh, I have a question. Sorry. My health is 22. Did I get the short rest any time of the day? I
Yes,
assume
you
not.
did. You got a short rest when you got home, yes.
So I'll just roll one. Okay, I was full HP when this
You
battle
should be
started, so that means I get
fully
14.
healed,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 14 HP. Okay, I'm just gonna strike him again with unwavering mark. So there. No, it's not unwavering mark. I'll just strike him. Bang. 19.
Hey!
Nice.
19 hits. Wait, no. No, it doesn't. He's got AC of 20 for plate armor.
Oh!
And shield. Oh, he gets to use his shield. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
basically
on
have
Of
shield.
course.
Damn it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Alright, top of the round, and Isaac, you finally come across the scene.
Come on.
Alright,
You
I can roll initiative.
Finn, roll initiative. You see Finn is badly injured, and Artos is on the way to be badly injured.
Come on, Finn. Isaac, do something. Kill him. Kill him with fire.
Finn, your turn.
Oh, wait.
Sir Hog is 40.
Isn't it Isaac's turn?
No, it's
Isaac is
Fury.
14.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it.
It's your turn. You're 40 feet away. What do you do?
Shit. Because I'm 40 feet away, so I'm gonna just use the short bow, pick it up, and shoot it. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Steady aim.
Is this steady aim?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
steady
there,
aim,
yeah.
so advantage. Oh, thank
Oh,
God,
yeah.
advantage. And sneak attack applies, so that'll be 13. Come on.
All right. Yeah, he's hurt.
Seriously? Okay. That's it.
That's
That's the end of
your
my
turn?
turn. That's the end of my turn.
Isaac, what do you do?
Shit.
How far away am I from everybody?
60 feet.
60
And
feet?
closing, because
Yeah.
you're riding a horse.
God, but
Anything range?
I'm worried about Artos because Artos is gonna get attacked. So I'm gonna do a second level.
Sleep?
No, I'm gonna do a second level healing word as a bonus action.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Just to try and make sure that Artos doesn't get
All
too
right.
hurt by this next attack.
Nice.
So healing word level 2. So that's wow, that's pretty decent actually. That's 8 plus 4. That's 12 hit points for you.
Nice.
Thanks.
And I can't cast 2 spells a turn. Which
can.
kind of.
With your action, you
I
can
can't?
still...
Cantrip. Cantrip.
Oh,
You
a
can do
cantrip.
Yeah.
Do I have
Yeah.
a cantrip? I could cast dancing lights.
Oh, you have
You know what I'm going to
firebolt.
do, actually? I'm going to move as close as I can, whatever movement I have. And I'm actually going to cast Shillelagh on my my
Wait.
root.
Healing word is already a bonus action. You need something with action.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I
Yeah.
can
That
I
has to
use
be something.
has to be something else? Okay, then never mind. I'm going to just use my action to get
Do
closer
you have
to
a crossbow? You can shoot that.
Wait. No, cause like no, your horse is the one moving, so you
Yeah.
use the
Oh.
horse's action, so you can't use your action to move further.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna end my turn then. There's not really much I can do as an action because I needed to heal you. I'm done.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Next is Sir Hog, who's going to attack twice.
Oh, come on.
All right. First is he misses with the first one, but the second he's able to get around and hit you with a crit.
Wait, adamantine armor, doesn't that negate?
Wait, does he have you have adamantine armor, Artos?
We have adamantine
I
shit.
think didn't we? I think we talked about this, right?
Yeah,
I
didn't we
get-
get Antimantian armor because that was one of the
Because of
resources that we
our-
got?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that is.
Oh wait, but I think we did discuss this because I have an adamantine glaive, so I assume I have adamantine chainmail,
armor.
so-
Shit.
Yes.
So no crit.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. So you only take 10 slashing damage from the attack.
Please
Okay.
tell me you're still standing.
Yeah, I'm still standing. I'm good.
Thank God.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right. It's your turn.
You know
Artos.
what? Yeah.
Cut him
You know
down.
what? I do. I'll just do another. Actually, no. Since I'm in range of it, I'm just gonna stay 5 feet within him and dodge.
Oh. That's interesting.
I'll let Isaac and Finn finish him. I'll just like I said, Artos is not like natural at this. He has to think in battle. So his modifiers are garbage. It's okay.
Fair enough.
I believe in him. He's a man. He's a guy. He's a good guy.
What do you do?
I'm 40 feet away, and my horse died, so I can't. Even if I wanted to get close to him, I can't. So
you have a bow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the bow. So still steady aim, not moving. Oh, come on!
Ooh.
Nope. I'm done
Alrighty
here.
then.
Bye.
Isaac, after nearly shooting your own, Isaac, you see Finn nearly shoots his own lord. What do you do?
Isaac is going to cast. He's gonna pull up the lute. And it's just gonna go and he's gonna cast Entangle basically in the box in front of Artos, the Entangle spell.
Nice.
So grasping weeds are going to shoot out from the square, and hopefully
he needs to make a strength save or be restrained.
Yeah.
All right, he fails his strength save, and so does Sylvie. They are both restrained.
All right, well that's good.
Thank God.
All right, that's gonna be Isaac's turn. He's just gonna try and get closer to Artos, just in case things get really bad. But that's the end of his turn.
All right. Next up will be Ethan, who will have to make an action as a strength to use strength check, and he rips his way free.
Okay. All right. That wastes his action though.
Artos, what do you do?
I'm just disappointed, really, that he's still fighting. I point my glaive at him and I just say, do you wish to continue to dishonor your family that has adopted you, Ethan?
Make an honor check.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's
my honor's
score,
just 10.
Yeah.
My honor's 10.
I know, make a check.
Okay.
It'll be slightly lower.
Wow.
Nope.
Ethan's just gonna say, the only dishonor that I have is that I didn't tell Lord Harte my feelings when I had the chance.
Okay, he's dishonoring.
Okay, I respect that. You know what? I respect that.
Yeah,
you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll respect it. He's just gonna attack him then.
Nice.
Actually, no. I'll just keep dodging.
Yeah,
Oh,
do the dodge.
All right, Finn, what do you do?
I shoot. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Steady aim. Okay. Sweet. 21. That hits, right?
Yes.
Sneak. 18. Please tell me he's at least fucking unconscious.
Are you going to kill him?
I would really love to,
I'm
but
sorry.
I know.
I'm so. No, wait. I'm sorry, but you can't non-lethal range.
Oh right.
All right. Yeah. You. He turns to look at you. You push your arrow right in the eye slit of his helmet.
That's for what you did.
He takes
to Artos.
He takes 2 steps back and falls over.
All right.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yep.
The battle's over.
Battle's over.
This went really well, guys. This is really good. Well. Okay.
Very good. This is a great first session.
Yeah.
All right.
I signs all around.
Very quick epilogue.
Okay.
Sir Harte is going to be sent back to his family for burial with a message from Lord Harte as to what he did in his actions. Sylvie is being sent to a nunnery to become a nun.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
Aline is probably going to hold a grudge against Artos for the cut out your tongue comments.
Yep.
What? It was true though.
That doesn't mean she has to like it.
Yeah. Emotions.
Oh, well, I don't like you either.
All right, Lord Harte and Lady Harte are unbelievably embarrassed for this, and their house suffers a scandal event.
Yeah, they suffered the scandal for sure.
Yeah, they are evicted from your place, and you have no land. You still have no land.
That's fine. We didn't lose anything. Honestly, we just.
This was honestly, we didn't lose anything. Our honor was intact.
Yeah.
It could have gone. It could have gotten
way worse.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like the part the ending is like you don't lose any. That was
You
just
don't-
you
yeah.
still don't have any land. That was amazing.
You still don't have any land. You know what? Maybe we'll just coast this campaign
Yeah.
without getting any land.
yeah, that'd be funny. I
Yeah.
think like we would have like a debrief, right? Like we'll just discuss among ourselves like what happened. Like,
Yeah.
okay, guys. So now,
Okay.
so we're good.
We're
All
Our
right.
honor's
totally
intact,
good.
right?
Yeah.
So is there
But
any
I-
more? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Now, Artos would probably ask like Isaac, like, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to find another marriage candidate for me.
Yes, I will. I will surely do that.
One
Um,
that's not pregnant.
The one that does not have complications, but Artos. That was quite the speech you gave there.
I say what I believe.
And that is why
Well,
you
I'm
are
glad.
our lord.
And that is why I'm glad to serve under you.
Stop with the flattery. Let's just please like handle this. I'm tired. He
know.
doesn't do well with compliments. It's just Artos is
All
just
right,
like
we
that,
are
so-
all certainly tired. Let us return.
Yeah.
All right. And that's where we'll stop for the night.
Oh, I love it.
Wow,
That
that was wild first
intense.
session.
Yeah.
Are you Are you
I love
sure
it.
that? Are you sure that you want to play the Game of Thrones, everybody?
We like it.
Yes, I love it.
Like this
I
is
love it.
intense. Like,
Yeah, no, that's
yeah.
pretty good. It's pretty good. I do like. I hope you do like. I do like that I'm playing a very different character than most of my martial characters.
Nice. Which is good.
All right.
So
Yeah,
what happens next session? By the way, I'm so sorry. Like,
What happens next session? This is just like an introduction to get your feet wet, see if you liked playing the Game of Thrones.
oh, I did.
Yeah, next session. The next session, I am. Let me pull it up and I'll read it to you.
All right.
Finding another marriage candidate. Another
Another wedding. Come
Now,
on.
hold on.
Hold that thought.
Hold on. That might actually be a thing. I might,
Seriously?
Okay, I'm happy.
It might be a thing. Now, here's the thing. Autumn's winds blows cold. Winter is coming. Winter is coming, and it brings a chill in the air along with it. Meanwhile, in the west, dragon's fire burns and threatens to consume everything east of the forts.
Nice.
But when the throne calls, Immorta answers. And a tournament thrown by the queen is not to be missed.
Sweet.
A
Nice.
chance to cross swords and splinter lances draws some, whereas others come to whisper in shattered corners and plot the downfall of their rivals. The favor of the queen is the sturdiest shield, and one drop of poison at a banquet can defeat your enemy's 10,000 swords. This is going to be an adventure where your fortunes could be made and power beyond measure could be grasped. But the treacherous webs of intrigue are difficult for even the canniest spider to navigate. And if you're not careful, you will fall like autumn leaves.
I trust you, Isaac. You'll not let me die, right?
I mean,
What are you? I'm not done yet.
Oh yeah.
Because you see it, there's a dangerous foe who's slithering around the throne and is on the lookout for perfect pawns to bring an insidious plan to fruition.
Oh my god.
This tournament sets the stage for this play. You are going to be dancing on a puppet master's strings, and unless you can break free, you might find your hands stained with murder and your necks bared for an execution for a crime you did not commit.
A raven's banquet. Amazing. I want to play.
But I am a generous dungeon master. I'm not going to hang you out into the wind to dry. You all get one level.
Sweet.
Yeah. Wow.
Also, on your way to the tournaments, you're also going to get a friend, a DMPC, as it were. who will
someone to help
balance
us.
out the party. From what I've seen, you guys need another frontliner and a healer.
We need a healer.
And another healer.
Tara,
A
please come
cleric.
with us.
A paladin.
Paladin, let's go.
Yeah.
A Scottish orc named Angus McPherson.
Oh god,
yes!
there we go. You got your Scottish orcs.
Yes.
Yo, can we have can we be friends with him already? I like to imagine we're friends already.
We're long lost friends.
Maybe. No, you're going to meet him.
Alright.
You're going to meet him. And
Okay.
hopefully you'll like him. Hopefully you'll meet him. You'll help try to.
I already like him.
Hopefully you will like him.
Hopefully we don't kill him or get him killed or whatever.
No, there's others. There are others you need to worry about. Like I said, there's a plan that's been concocted, and your house is just one piece in the game. The thing about this plan, about these complicated intrigues, though, is that that if something gets messed up, then the whole thing can come crashing down.
The game is afoot.
You are the major weakness in this plan.
Yep,
What? We are?
we are.
Yes, you are the weakness of this villain's plan. The villain considers you nothing more than expendable dupes. But with the right moves, if you know how to play the Game of Thrones, you could topple his entire scheme.
Yo, guys, let's do this.
Yes, do this.
Let's do this.
You're going to be doing that in 2 weeks. Get ready.
Yeah, I got 2 weeks.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, honestly, I'm having a lot of fun playing like a low stat fighter.
Yes,
'Cause-
a low stat character, it's a very liberating experience from what I've heard. I haven't played enough characters to actually know this experience, but it's liberating. You don't have to metagame.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, I just started considering Artos is just not strong, and I have to realize that, right? I can't just have him run in because he's not gonna have +5 con, right?
Yeah, but
So,
like I said, you're getting a level, so
I
Yeah,
just kind
okay.
of spread that out.
Yeah.
And I spread that out even more. I have 14 strength. I have 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12. I have 14 charisma.
yeah.
And 12
Alright.
intelligence. I just made them more well-rounded than,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Alright.
Because I figured,
Yeah. Now, excuse me, I need to create this character here. So unless somebody has anything they want to talk to me about,
I will.
this will be where we call it.
Yeah.
I just,
Go ahead.
I want to say something though. Fucking, I'll send you some background ideas and people that I might have met during my service so that you might use if ever.
Absolutely, yes, that would be great.
Yeah. Because if you
I
check,
would like all of you to do that. It's fine. I'm just saying I would like all of you to do that. Send me a list, at least 2 NPCs, one helpful, one who will at the very least get in your way. Not necessarily a
my
villain.
bastard, my bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you check, oh sorry, go ahead. I'm
So I
sorry.
was gonna say it's fine. It's not necessarily villains, but they'll get in your way.
Oh yeah,
They'll make life
that
difficult
makes
for you.
sense.
So
Yeah.
what did you want to say, Justin?
Because my flaw is that Artos. I thought this was interesting. He made a terrible mistake in battle that cost many lives. So I kind of want to sort of flesh that out, right? So
All right, yeah. If somebody recognizes you, that could be difficult.
Yep.
definitely.
I like I've kind of decided decided that this is definitely something about Isaac. Is that Isaac is more likely to make more honorable and good decisions when Artos is around. But when Artos isn't around, he kind of has he falls into a trap. But I want to play that where it's kind of it's almost like Artos can be a really good influence for him.
Oh, you have a terrible influence on, as Finn, because he usually would...
Well, you know what's kind of funny? I'm seeing this is Finn is the one who's totally down for us to do the dirt, and Artos is the one who wants us to take maybe a little bit more of an honorable route. So I think that's going to be a fun balancing act between the two of us.
Finn will always try to convince you that the easiest solution
We can just kill them.
is usually the best solution. Yes.
I'm just waiting for the situation where I will actually agree with Finn. Like, just killing someone is straight up the thing we should do. Like, it will be like, Finn, it's your turn. It's your time.
Yeah.
It's your time to shine.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go? Alright,
Yeah.
alright. Well, that was a good session, guys.
I'm
Yes,
glad you
sir.
enjoyed.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, good game. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Take it easy.